I thought it was embarrassing the way that the Giants took it to them. I said that earlier, but this has to be a game that they take personally. And you mentioned some of the injuries that the Eagles have. Well, the Giants, they're missing key pieces as well. You know, they don't have their safety, Javon Holland. He's not on the field. Paulson Adebo, their best cover corner, he's not on the field. So I'm looking for Smitty and company to take advantage of that secondary in the passing game. But I think it all should begin centrally with this offense going through Saquon Barkley. He still has to be a central focus in this offense. You agree?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd like to see that today. Now they are introducing the Eagles offense. Devontae Smith just got a roar of approval as he came out of the tunnel. And listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd. Now it's a big crowd for Saquon Barkley, but listen to the crowd when they introduce Jalen Hurts. And he trots slowly out.
Just smooth. He just glides.
He does glide. He really does. All right, Mike, from a strategy standpoint, do you see Jahan Dotson getting a lot more involved today with AJ Brown out?
I think he has to. I think you get, Grant Katara, he's back.
Yeah.
But Dallas Goedert, it's a tight end type of game, and if you're when you feature the wide receivers, it has to start with Smitty, of course, but Jahan Dotson, he has that ability to stretch the defense, and you have to allow him to do that. I used to always think that you should throw at least one deep ball per quarter, and that's not asking too much, even for a wide receiver. Just to throw the ball deep once each quarter, that's 4 deep balls, and if you do that, you're going to have success. You look at the quality of these receivers, they're going to make plays for you.
The Giants game has really been upped by the presence of their rookie from Ole Miss,
yes,
Jackson Dart. Couple of statistics. In their red zone touchdowns, they have 9, 7 behind Jackson Dart. And also, they've gone from 32 to 26 in red zone touchdowns, and they are also 52% conversion rate on third downs, all under Jackson Dart. Now the national anthem as performed by Hannah Alien.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The flares fly skyward as the national anthem performed by Hannah Alien. Even the people stretching the flag at the center of the field are all decked in Kelly green. And then they have the flags, big flags in the end zone, covering 3/4 of the end zone with that old eagle emblem. And then the writing, the font in each end zone,
Yes.
EAGLES, is their old font.
Just making me feel good. It's nostalgia. It's taking me back.
It does.
To a better time.
Does it make you want to run out on that field?
It does
and
not.
Catch passes?
It does not. I know my limitations.
I'm not so sure about that. I've seen you on the golf course. I don't think you have any limitations.
I know my limitations. I tell you what, here's a guy that had none. Eric Allen, Hall of Famer. He's walking out onto the field. He's the honorary captain today. He's walking out with the Eagles captains of the day, Reed Blankenship, Zach Bond, and Jordan Mailata.
Eric wearing a camel's hair sport jacket, black pants.
It's the Hall of Fame gold jacket. Merrill Reese.
It doesn't look quite as bright from this angle. Today's coin toss is sponsored by Auto Lenders. If you don't save thousands on a one-owner, low-mileage vehicle at Auto Lenders, you must be a Giants fan.
Which way would you like to kick? The New York Giants have won the toss. They've elected to defer. Philadelphia will receive on this end of the field. Good luck, gentlemen.
Giants wearing their blue helmets, of course, but they're wearing white jerseys, white pants with red numerals and red socks. Eric just got a big hug from Sidney Brown. Good to see Eric Allen and his wonderful wife Lynn last night at dinner.
Nice time. It was a nice time had by all. Brian Papson did a great job of bringing together some of Eric Allen's former teammates, and we had a nice time with him last night over dinner.
Keith Byers was there, Seth Joyner, John Booty, former defensive back.
So the Giants win the toss.
Harold,
they deferred, of course.
Harold comes to every dinner.
Yeah, Harold likes to eat. And the Eagles will go on offense first.
Deep for the Eagles, Will Shipley. And Xavier Gibson. Gibson did a very good job last week in Minnesota. So that's the pair, Shipley and Gibson. Shipley to the near side, Gibson to the far side.
It's interesting how much the kickoff has come into play this year with all of the new rules. The number of kick returns have soared. Field position better. A lot more action. And you like those running back styles back there more than the return guys because it's similar to a run play, similar to a zone run, the way it's configured nowadays.
60 degrees. The sun is shining. Perfect football weather. Graham Gano back in the lineup for the first time in weeks. He went out in the pregame warm-ups in the third game. Here is his kickoff. It is a line drive, and it is fielded in the end zone. It does not hit the landing zone, and so it will come out. A mistake by Graham Gano. Now, there's a penalty flag on the far side of the field. Can't believe a penalty on the very first play of the game without any return. Now that should come back to the 35-yard line.
Xavier Gibson helping on the decision there to keep Bigsby in the end zone.
Illegal formation. Receiving team number 42 was not on the line. It's a 5-yard penalty from the 35-yard line. It's first down.
But they will detail it. Like any little thing that's off in your alignment and your movement before that ball hits the return man, any little thing, these officials are going to pull you on it.
But fortunately, it would have come out to the 35, so the Eagles still have decent field position at the 30. Eagles moving from our left to our right. They go with a double tight end. Goddard and Grant Calcaterra.
After discussion, there's no foul on the play for the movement of the player, for the player being off the line. It's first down on the 35-yard line.
Okay, there is no foul, only a flag. So the Eagles gain 5 yards before they even touch the ball. First and 10. They break the huddle. Devontae Smith to the near side. Dotson out to the far side. Hurts in the gun. Motion. Smith. Hurts takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He steps up. He starts to roll. He fires, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Smith along the far sideline, and that's one of the rare times that you will see Smith drop a pass. I think that was there, Mike.
So Smith motions to the left side of the field, and he's running like a trail route in behind Dotson, and it just allows him to work over the cornerback or the safety in Newbin, and Smith just couldn't get away from him.
Fred Johnson in for extra strength. Hurts under center. Barkley, the single setback. Hurts to Barkley, off left tackle. He's across the 45-50, 45-40. He's going to go. Saquon Barkley finally explodes. 65 yards.
Hello. So we saw last week a lot of the six-man front where they bring Fred Johnson in. Well, they bring Fred Johnson in for that extra blocker. They run off the left side, and he just clears a beautiful alley down the left side, and then the safety takes a bad angle to Saquon Barkley, and Barkley just outruns him. Once he gets behind him, there's no catching him.
Where have you been, 26?
They do a nice job of pinning the inside tackle and kicking out the edge, and there's an alley created for Saquon Barkley.
Elliott for the extra point, spotted, kicked up, and good. So we are just 17 seconds into this game, and the Eagles lead 7-0. What a start. That touchdown brought to you by our Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today.
Jordan Mailata didn't have one of his best games the first time these two teams got together. Well, it was Jordan Mailata's kick-out block that was crucial in this play. They were able to pin the inside, that tackle on the inside, seal the linebacker, and there's just a clean alley for Saquon to run.
Second play from scrimmage. Just second play of the game, and there is the explosion we have been awaiting.
So all the success that the Eagles had last week with that six-man offensive line when they brought Fred Johnson in, they're able to throw the football off of that look as well as run the football. It's proven to be very effective.
Elliott to kick off. Rarely misses the landing zone. Gunnar Olszewski to the far side. Devin Singletary to the near side. There is the kickoff. It is end over end. And it is coming down to Olszewski at the 2, out to the 5, 10, 15, 20, and he is dragged down at about the 31-yard line. Good return. Cameron Latu made the stop. So the Giants on the field. Earlier than they would have liked.
Cam Latu has helped a lot on special teams, but you're going to see him a lot today in the offense as a lead blocker and an extra guy clearing space for Saquon Barkley.
1st and 10. Giants moving right to left. Jackson Dart in the gun. Cam Skatteboo to his left. Johnson, the tight end, in motion. Dart into a long count. Dart takes it, gives to Skatteboo, and he doesn't get far. Couple of yards, that's it. It seemed when the Eagles were at the Giants Stadium at MetLife, Skatteboo was picking up at least 4 or 5 yards every carry. That time he really picked up about 2.5, maybe 3.
Yeah, that's the Giants style of a gap scheme run where they pulled the tackle, the left tackle, Andrew Thomas, and he leads Skatteboo through on the right side.
This time Dart is under center. Skatteboo behind him. On 2nd down, tight formation. Dart gives it off inside. Tripped up to Skatteboo. Now there's a penalty flag, and one of the Eagles could have been lined up off sides. We'll see. No, it's against the Giants. It's against the Giants.
I think we'll see a different front by the Eagles in this game.
Offside.
Certainly with
offense number 82 lined up in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
If you joined us 2 minutes late, you didn't miss anything. Just a 65-yard touchdown run by Saquon Barkley. 7-0 Eagles.
Having Jalen Carter in the lineup defensively should make this defense just looked different than it did the first time these two teams got together.
The Giants, 2nd down and 11. 2 receivers stacked to the far side. Slot to the near side. Dart fakes. He's looking. He starts to run, and he's tripped up from behind on a great tackle as he started forward.
Yeah, that's
he
Hunt.
was caught by Jalen Hunt.
This is an excellent job of Jalen Hunt getting off the block and making sure. See, the first time these two teams played, he was getting up the field too far, and he could not retreat and make that play. This time he's staying pretty level with where the quarterback is set. Then he's able to get off that block and make the stop on Jackson Dart.
It is 3rd down and 10 for the Giants at their own 31. Theo Johnson, the tight end, in motion. In the gun is Dart. He swings it out and caught immediately as Theo Johnson.
They're swarming.
He will lose a yard.
They're swarming.
They are. 3 and out, sponsored by Modern Group. For 80 years, Modern Group has been the area's trusted source for construction, arbors, material handling, and standby power equipment. Visit moderngroup.com to find out what 8 decades of experience has to offer. 1, 2, 3 and out it is. Xavier Gibson, the punt returner. His first as an Eagle. In to punt, Jamie Gillen. Gillen gets it away, the left footer does, and it is coming down with a fair catch to Gibson at the 25-yard line. The Eagles' first defensive stop is brought to you by Plumbers Union 690, protecting the health of the nation. Visit plumbers690.org. There's a timeout on the field with the score. 7-0 Birds on the Eagles radio network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
At Hand & Stone, you get what you really need. Fewer messages and more massages. Right now, with the special introductory offer at just $79.95, you can disconnect and experience a restorative massage or a rejuvenating facial. When the digital world has you drained, the licensed experts help restore you. With over 600 Hand & Stone locations nationwide, relief is always nearby. So press pause on the stress and book your escape today at handandstone.com or just stop by your local spa.
This Eagles season, get in the game at Acme and enter their Swoop In and Win sweepstakes for your chance to win Eagles tickets, autographed jerseys, helmets, or more. Download the Acme app or visit acmemarkets.com/swoop in and win for more details. Plus, save 5% when you shop on game days wearing your Eagles apparel. Acme makes sure Eagles fans have all their game day needs. Don't miss the football deal of the week. Nabisco family-sized Triscuits, Ritz crackers, Chips Ahoy, or Tate's cookies, all $3.99 each. Acme, the official supermarket of the Philadelphia Eagles.
In St. Pete Clearwater, you can chill by the crystal clear Gulf.
And stroll downtown St. Pete's galleries and murals.
And hang with the locals at a fishing pier.
And escape to secluded white sand beaches.
Secluded, huh?
Yeah, and they're spectacular.
And then grab a sandwich at the grouper capital of the world.
And maybe a nightcap at a rooftop bar with sunset views.
Okay, in St. Pete Clearwater, you'll find just what you're looking for.
And then some.
Your Florida escape begins at visitspc.com.
Recapping this Eagles-Giants game tomorrow morning, Joe DeCamera and John Ritchie, 94 WIP.
Devin, what's up?
Well, Merrill, you guys were talking about Jordan Mailata on that last offensive drive, if we can even call it a drive after Saquon Barkley's explosive run. I was talking to him earlier this week. He was really down about his performance in that Thursday night football game against the Giants. He said he felt like he played the worst game of his career 2 weeks ago, so he was excited to get back at it. And guys, looks like he's improved. Back to you.
1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 25. Hurts under center. He gives it off this time again to Barkley, who spins up to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 5 yards on the carry, just spinning his way forward. Nunez Roaches makes the stop. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And running right behind the aforementioned Jordan Mailata off of that left side.
Jordan Mailata is a great player. He is very tough on himself.
And again, they go with the six-man front, or six-man offensive line.
This time they bring in Tank Bigsby. It is 2nd down and 5. Hurts under center. Bigsby behind him. Calcaterra in motion from right to left. This time they go to Bigsby. Bigsby cuts to the outside, turns the corner. He's at the 35, 40, 45. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Deontay Banks makes the stop. That's a 17-yard gain.
Yeah, that's not the design of this play. This is just Tank Bigsby using that speed, that burst to get to the outside. The Giants did a pretty nice job of shutting him off on that off-tackle run, but he bounces this thing and just, with the foot speed, outruns Deontay Banks, the corner, on the edge.
He stays in, and they bring in the fullback, Cameron Latou, who lines up as a wing to the near side of the field. Hurts under center, ball at the 47. Eagles lead 7-0 early in the game. This time, Hurts fakes. Hurts looks, fires, complete. Devontae Smith, first down inside the 40. Now there's a penalty flag thrown back at the line of scrimmage, and it's coming back.
That one's going to come back.
Holding. Offense, number 65. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
They're calling holding on Lane Johnson. 10:39 to go here in the first quarter. Eagles up 7-0, and they were about to move closer to the red zone, but a penalty is moving them back.
Yeah, these two battled in that Thursday night contest. This is Abdul Carter, the number 1 draft pick and the 3rd overall pick by the Giants, and he is a handful.
It will be 1st and 20. Hurts with Barkley to his right. 3 receivers. Slot to the far side of the field. Hurts gives to Barkley. Off left tackle, he slashes across the 40 and up across the 45-yard line. He is running so effectively, 8 yards on that carry.
Yeah, but you can see the difference in the way the offensive line now have settled in, and they're starting to move people around. We didn't see that in the first matchup between these two teams, but excellent job up front, moving bodies and giving Saquon that room that he needs to operate.
It is 2nd down and 11. Darius Cooper comes in the game. Motion to the far side. Devontae Smith. Hurts backpedals. Hurts swings it out to Barkley. Barkley cuts back. He's at the 50. He's at the 45. He's at the 41. This is the Saquon Barkley of 2024.
Well, have to give it up to Kevin Patullo, the offensive coordinator. This is an excellent play call in this situation. You catch the Giants in a man coverage on the back end. You set up the screen off the right side. You've got big bodies out in front of Saquon, and he just kind of maneuvers his way downfield for a fresh set of downs.
Bigsby comes back in. Eagles changing up their backs. Hurts again under center. Slot to the near side of the field. 1st and 10. Giants 42. Give goes to Bigsby, and this time he is grabbed at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. Nothing there. Led by Abdul Carter that you just referred to. He is something.
He's an excellent football player, but you're running now into the teeth of this Giants' strength. When you look at the Giants overall defensively, the strength is right in the middle of that defense, and teams have taken advantage of running on the edge against this defense.
It'll be 2nd down and 10 now. Will Shipley's in the backfield. He's usually there to block. Hurts in the gun. Shipley to his left. Hurts backpedals. He's looking, he's dashing, he's starting to run. Hurts at the 40, cuts back, across the 35-yard line. Nice pickup by Jalen Hurts that time. Thibodeau stopped him, but Hurts picked up 7.
Well, and Jalen recognizes man right here, so he knows that this is an opportunity to get out of this pocket. He does, first of all, really nice job of getting away from the pressure. Bobby Okereke, the linebacker, their leading guy, was in the backfield, had a chance to get Jalen. He gets away from him, recognizes man, gets downfield.
3rd down and 3. 7.5 to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Eagles. Shipley stays in. Goddard goes in motion. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Devontae Smith. Hurts is back. He's looking. Here comes the rush. He's rolling left. He's rolling right. He's looking downfield. He's going to run, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage, 3 yards short of a first down. But the offense is staying on the field, I do believe.
Yeah, that means, as Joe McPeak puts it in front of me, that it's crunch time. Your winning play call here is Tangy Hers sour cream and onion chips. Hers, it's rooted in flavor.
They have to get to the 30, inside the 32-yard line, about the 31.5 for a first down. Those are the football touching the 35. Hurts again in the gun. Barkley to his left. 3 receivers left. Smith right. Hurts calling for the football. Giants jump. Giants jump and give them a first down, I believe. It is. It was Dexter Lawrence.
I don't know. They're coming together, and I don't like to see this. It seemed like it was obvious, but when those officials get together like that, yeah.
4th down.
What looked like an obvious penalty,
it did.
When they come together, you got to know that there's conversation. It's not so obvious.
Well, it's the field goal unit, and this is going to be a long one for Jake Elliott. This will be a 58-yard attempt. Elliott has 2 58-yarders converted this season. Can he make it 3? Eagles up 7-0. 58-yard attempt by Jake Elliott. In the warm-ups, he had this distance under control. Man to spot it. Ball is spotted. The kick is away. And it is no good. It hits the upright. Hit the upright. He had the distance, and it just hit the upright. Now, Jake Elliott is waiting and talking to the official right now. There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 7, the Giants nothing. On the Eagles radio network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. On 94 WIP.
Pump up your energy savings with the new Bradford White Aerotherm G2, the only hybrid electric heat pump water heater manufactured in America using the finest components from around the world. It's a Bradford White, so it's built to be the best for years of reliable performance, top efficiency, and energy savings. Plus, rebates and tax credits could save you thousands more. How you heat your water matters. So ask your plumbing pro about the Aerotherm heat pump water heater and visit BradfordWhite.com to learn more.
Billy knows how to get game day ready. The jerseys, the wings, the oil change. Yeah, the oil change, because your car needs to perform too. At Meineke, we'll get your ride tuned up faster than a 2-minute drill. Brakes, tires, oil changes, exhaust, batteries, and more done right at the right price. Don't let car trouble bench you this season. Come to Meineke for all your car care needs. And right now, Meineke's offering a synthetic blend oil change for only $34.95 with free tire rotation. See your local Meineke dealer for details. Meineke, doing car care right.
Trenton Democrats have told us that crime in New Jersey isn't a problem.
Police reports of more stabbings and aggravated assaults.
We don't feel safe. Trenton Democrats protected criminals over our communities. They restricted police officers from chasing down criminals. Radical cashless bail policies allow criminals to leave jail the day they're arrested. Governor Murphy mass-released criminals, reduced sentences, and handed out more clemencies than every governor in New Jersey over the last 30 years, combined. And don't even get me started on New Jersey being a sanctuary state. Trenton Democrats' soft-on-crime policies are putting us at risk. It's time for a change. With my safety on the ballot, I'm voting Republican on November 4th.
Paid for by Republican State Leadership Committee, New Jersey PAC, 1201 F Street Northwest, Suite 675, Washington, D.C., 20004. Not made with cooperation, prior consent, consultation, or at the request or suggestion of any candidate or candidate's agent.
Hey, it's Devontae Smith. Hear me scoring touchdowns all season long, right here on 94 WIP.
Nick Sirianni isn't happy about something, and during this entire timeout, all 4 officials were around him, and Nick did most of the talking. Mike, do you have any idea?
I can't figure out that conversation. And at the end of that last kick, Jake Elliott also spent time talking to the officials, and then the officials just kind of ushered him off to the sideline.
No explanation. Unless Jake felt one of the Giants jumped. I don't know. At any rate, here's the situation. The Giants have a 1st and 10, and they have field position near midfield at their own 48. Eagles up 7-0. 6:10 to go here in the opening quarter. Back goes Dart. Dart is running. Dart is looking for room. He bounces off one man, but not the second, and barely gets back to the line of scrimmage as Zach Bowen ends his quick trip. That sack, he actually loses a little, and it counts as a sack. That sack, sponsored by Verizon, the official 5G partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. Get to your local Verizon store today and check out the latest deal.
So the Eagles thought that there was an invert whistle prior to the snap of that last kick. That's what it was.
It is 2nd down and 11 for the Giants. Again, in the gun, the handoff goes to Skatteboo. Skatteboo runs up to midfield, and that is it. It's a Jomo who makes the stop. He picks up about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, much different start. In fact, in the first matchup, the Eagles didn't have 1 3 and out, did they? I don't think they did. They didn't have 1 3 and out. They started the game that way this time against the Giants. Now they got a big 3rd down.
Giants with 3 receivers to the right. Bellinger, the tight end, to the left. And the gun is Dart. Skatteboo to his left. 3rd and 7. Back goes Dart. He's loading up. He's being chased. He's starting to run, and the Eagles do not get him as he slides for a 1st down.
That's what he can give this offense. If you don't keep your rush lanes solid, keep him in that pocket, or at least in an area where you can get to him when he breaks the pocket, he hurts teams running the ball.
He needed 7, he picked up 8. So the Giants are moving. Eagles up 7-0. Just over 4 to go in the opening quarter. This time, Dart under center. Skatteboo behind him in a tight formation. Dart takes the snap, gives to Skatteboo, and the Eagles are waiting for him, but on second effort, he picks up 3 yards. They had him at the point of attack, and then somehow Mikey wiggled free.
Yeah, he hits him right at the line of scrimmage, and Zach Bowen gets there, but unable to wrap him up. Skatteboo with the little spin move gets away from him.
It is 2nd down and 2. In the gun this time, Dart. Dart takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He fires. He completes it at the 30, at the 25-20, and down at the 23 goes Darius Slayton. Now let's see where they spot it. They put it down across the 20, down at the 18. It is 1st and 10 Giants, threatening at the Eagles' 18-yard line. Eagles up 7-0. They scored on the second play of the game on a 65-yard Barkley run. Back goes Dart. He's looking. He fires. Complete. Skatteboo. Skatteboo touchdown.
Wide open.
He was wide open on the near side of the field for an 18-yard pass from Dart. Dart to Skatteboo, 18 yards and a touchdown, and the Giants can tie it with the extra point. So here we were with the Eagles attempting a 58-yard field goal to go up 10-0, and instead it hit the upright. Eagles say there was a whistle blown prior to the kick that threw off Elliott. At any rate, the Giants are about to tie this game with 2:56 remaining in the opening quarter. And the kick by Gano is up and good. There's a timeout on the field with the score 7 apiece on the Eagles radio network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Hi, I'm Joe Mederchik, PNC Bank Regional President. As presenting sponsor of the Eagles Radio Network, PNC Bank loves an exciting game. But we also think a little boring can go a long way. You see, boring banking means you're doing the right things. That is why PNC leaves a third and long to the professionals. Reliable fiscal strategies are more in our zone anyway. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
A.D. Moyer Lumber is your window expert. Anderson 400 series are the clad wood windows more contractors trust for their own homes. Contractors love them because they're easy to install, time-tested, and are the windows with fewer callbacks. Homeowners love their superior design with styles that bring their unique vision to life. Based on a 2022 Anderson brand survey of U.S. contractors, your Anderson expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber in Gilbertsville, Pottstown, Bethlehem, and Kutztown, and on the web at admoyer.com.
For all the things you have to do and places you need to be, let Uber take you there. Because you had just one more 3 rounds ago. Because the 5 a.m. flight seemed like a good idea at the time. Because check engine lights always appear at the worst possible times. And because parking downtown is a nightmare. Because there are nights out, airport trips, and car troubles in your area, there are drivers in your area. Uber. Request a ride today. Wait time varies. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Fall is in the air. The leaves are turning, the games are on, and love is in season. If you're thinking about getting engaged, now's the perfect time to visit Cozy Jewelers in Newtown Square. This family-owned jeweler has been helping couples for 35 years with stunning rings, expert guidance, and custom in-house designs. And when it comes to the perfect ring, don't forget the 5th C. Cut, color, clarity, carat, and cozy. Make this fall unforgettable with Cozy Jewelers.
Seth Joyner joins us tomorrow at 9 a.m. on 94 WIP.
Don't miss the Eagles Hall of Fame brunch featuring an exclusive behind-the-scenes discussion with 2025 inductee Malcolm Jenkins. Get your tickets now at PhiladelphiaEagles.com/brunch. Don't miss the Tech Pick VIP Tour November 4th at Lincoln Financial Field featuring an exclusive Q&A with Cooper DeJean and Reed Blankenship. Tickets available now at PhiladelphiaEagles.com/tour.
You know this is a game of matchups, and the Giants were able to match up Jackson or Skatteboo on Patrick Johnson, the outside backer, and he really he trips trying to get and phase with him in coverage, ends up on the ground, Skatteboo wide open.
Here is the kickoff. Jamie Gillen does it, and it is taken by Shipley up across the 20, across the 30, 35, 40, up to the 48-yard line comes Will Shipley with a fine return.
Oh, that was so close to going to the house. A 45-yard return by Will Shipley. I like the patience that he shows in this runs. He's just waiting for things to open, but they're able to trip him up just before he breaks it. Jamie Gillis gets him just before he gets to just clear sailing.
Everything Shipley does, he does well. 1st and 10, Eagles moving left to right. 7-7 the score. Hurts under center. They go with the fullback, Latu, in the game. Set to the right. Saquon Barkley behind Hurts. Hurts gives it to Barkley. Barkley pushes forward, comes across midfield, and takes it into Giants territory at the 49. Robertson made the stop, but Saquon Barkley with a productive 4 yards.
Yeah, and I think that's the way you have to. Central to the attack of this offense, it has to be Saquon Barkley. You want to get him running. You want to get him the ball out on the perimeter when you can throw him the football. But if Saquon Barkley is getting 4 yards on 1st down, you're in good shape. He has 4 carries to this point for 82 yards and a touchdown.
Now Gibson in as a wide receiver. Slot to the near side. Jahan Dotson to the far side. Motion, Gibson. They pitch it to Gibson. Tries to turn the corner. He almost does, and then he's pulled down from behind us in a face mask. It sure looked weird the way he was grabbed and thrown down, but nothing was called.
Yeah, Drew
Phillips on the tackle.
And he grabs him basically around the helmet. The lower part of the helmet. They're not going to call that.
No, they don't. But as he pulls him back, there is contact. 3rd down and 4. Eagles line up. They are 0 for 1 on third downs. They're 3rd and 4. They have to get inside the Giants' 43. Hurts back. Here comes the rush. He's looking. He fires. He completes it, and they will lose yards. He gets it to Barkley, but the Giants are all around him, and the Eagles will have a 4th down, and I believe they're going for it. They are going for it. It's going to be 4th down and 3. So Nick gambling early. 7-7 the score.
Gutsy.
Last minute of play of the first quarter. Hurts turns and says something to Barkley. He goes with a double wing. Hurts in the gun. Hurts rolling for the football. Takes the snap. He's back. He steps up. Here comes the rush. Hurts is going to carry the football and slide down comfortably with the first down at the 40. That's what you get when you have an athletic quarterback like Jalen Hurts.
What he knows is that Shane Bowen, their D coordinator, likes to go man coverage in this situation, and Jalen Hurts can take advantage of them playing man when they turn their backs to him.
1st and 10. Ball at the 40. Hurts in the gun again. Now we are going to get a penalty flag thrown. And we have 2 seconds left in the first down. That first down, by the way, brought to you by Roto-Rooter. Move the chains, unclog the drain, leave plumbing to the pros at Roto-Rooter.
The officials are huddling again.
Ball start. Offense, number 69. The defender was not in the neutral zone. It still will be first down.
On Dickerson. And they wind the clock, and that will be it for the first quarter with the score 7 apiece. On the Eagles Radio Network presented by PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. On 94 WIP.
Merrill Reese here to talk about my friends at NovaCare Rehabilitation. Being an Eagles fan is serious business with no time for aches and pain. The physical therapist at NovaCare will help make sure you stay healthy, active, and doing the activities you love, like cheering on the Eagles. With more than 150 convenient locations throughout the Delaware Valley and South Jersey, visit NovaCare.com to schedule an appointment. NovaCare is the official physical therapy provider to the Philadelphia Eagles. Experience the power of physical therapy.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Hey you, stop twisting your pretzel and get to Jacktoberfest at Del Toyota. 31 days of unprecedented savings. Over 300 vehicles to choose from, all with big Del discounts and incentives. Only at Del Toyota. Quit dipping your schnitzel and take advantage of 0% financing and no money down available every day at Del Toyota. Only 8 minutes west of Exton on Route 30 in Thorndale. If you're worried you're going to pay too much for your next car, you don't know Jack. Say habla español.
Jack, sell them for less.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $200 into something bigger when you bet on money line, spread, totals, player props.
$200 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Pennsylvania. TNC Supply. In-app only.
Breaking down this Giants-Eagles game tomorrow on the afternoon show, 2 to 6, WIP.
Stats presented to you exclusively by PNC Bank. PNC, brilliantly boring since 1865.
Jalen Hurts 3 for 4 for 15 yards. Saquon Barkley, the 4 carries, 82 yards and a touchdown. He has 2 receptions for 12 yards. Goddard, Devontae Smith still without a reception through the first quarter.
Eagles have the ball in Giants territory at the 46. However, they have a 1st and 15. They go with the fullback, Cam Skatteboo. Barkley, the setback. Hurts, again operating a lot under center today as he did in Minneapolis. Hurts on first down, fakes. He's back. He fires. Complete. Smith at the 30, at the 25, at the 20. Devontae Smith. You said he was waiting for his first reception. He got it.
I love that they've gone to this under center type of offense. The play action just seems to work so well off of it, as well as the run game. Smitty just running away from defenders when they try and cover him. Man coverage.
Eagles in the Deborah Heart and Lung Center red zone, which means a $100 donation to the Deborah Hospital Foundation. 1st and 10, ball at the Giants' 20.
If they want to travel Cardell Flott with Smitty, good luck.
Dotson goes in motion, lines up in the slot. Hurts back again, he pumps. He is firing incomplete. Wanted Smith, who was covered on the play, and the ball goes high and incomplete.
I like the play call, though. I like being aggressive right here. You get into this area where you've got some room to operate and work the defender as a wide receiver. It's the perfect time.
They have Fred Johnson in as the extra body. Smith out to the far side of the field. Hurts under center. They have 3 tight ends. Calcaterra in motion. Hurts under center. Hurts gives it to Barkley. Not this time. This time, Robertson met him at the line of scrimmage and dumped him after a 1-yard gain. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. Dotson comes back in, as does Darius Cooper, the free agent who made the team this summer, back from injured reserve. Eagles are 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions. This time is an empty backfield. Slots to either side. Now motion. Barkley. Hurts in the gun. He's back. He's looking. Still looking. Still pumping. He's being chased. He's going to run with the football. He's across the 15. He's out of bounds. He's hit hard as he comes to the 10-yard line, but he picked up the 1st down before Brian Burns hit him. You don't want too many of those.
Yeah, that's going to be a penalty. I think he's just out of bounds, and Burns' momentum carries him into him, but even still, he's already into the white of the out of bounds, and Brian Burns hits him. Burns is a good football player, really good.
Now there was a flag thrown from the sideline.
Quarterback being hit late out of bounds.
Listen, this is 3 times that the officials have huddled. Every time they huddle after a call, it has gone the other way.
Taking another look at it. Oh, he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds. Burns is really not trying to put a hit. Well, maybe he is.
Yeah, he hits him, Mike.
Yeah.
He's out of bounds, and he gets the shoulder-to-shoulder hit.
But it's 3 times now the officials have gathered. When they huddle, all 3 times it has gone the Giants' way.
It's 4th and 1. They say it's 4th and 1, and that is tush-push time. 4th and 1. Hurts calling, long count, and he is pushed forward, and he has the 1st down. The ball comes loose afterwards, and the Giants pick it up, but it doesn't matter. He was already down and picked up the 1st down. That was obvious.
I know he wants to reach that ball forward, but you have to be a little bit careful with that because they're going to be punching at that ball. And quite honestly, when you have bodies under you, you're not necessarily down at that point because that's where they get the 1st down many times with that tush push. He has to be careful extending the football. It'll end up going to the other side.
Now are the Giants taking a timeout?
They are. They want to talk about this play because the Giants upstairs, they're seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, where Jalen's trying to extend the ball, his body's not necessarily on the ground. He's on other bodies, which would not make him down.
But I think the whistle may have blown.
When the whistle blows, the play is over. For sure.
I haven't seen a challenge flag from the Giants.
Well, that I guarantee you that's what they're over there talking about right now.
Once the whistle blows, the play is dead.
Listen, Brian Dable, that's exactly what he was talking about, but it's not a complete officials huddle. At least the Eagles have that in their favor. When they all huddle, it's gone against the Eagles.
Well, every call so far just about has gone against the Eagles. Every either-or situation. And I'll tell you something, he was hit late at that sideline.
Dable is hot on the other sideline, and I get it. Because the guys upstairs are telling him exactly what I'm seeing.
But
we ruled forward progress on the play for a first down.
There you go.
New York had challenged the play. I explained to them that since we ruled forward progress, there was no challenge on the play. It will be first down Philadelphia.
That's a pretty lengthy explanation.
No, that's a very...
When have you ever heard an official say, I explained to him? Now, why does
No, you don't hear that very much.
But Dable said to me...
But you need an explanation in this situation.
All right, here we are. First and goal from the 9. First and goal from the 9. They didn't explain the other thing to us when the ball hit the upright.
They didn't explain that whistle that went off early before the ball was snapped.
Dable is still talking.
Now he threw the challenge flag. And so he's going to lose a challenge. Well, let him throw it and lose a challenge.
They told him he can't challenge. That's what he just said. They told him he cannot challenge. At any rate, there's a timeout on the field with the score 7 apiece on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
It's time to cut your old point-of-sale system and revolutionize your business with PDQ POS. Joe Flynn and his team at PDQ have been the industry leader for over 35 years. They offer everything from mobile POS to self-service kiosks and the best service and support in the industry. For the fastest, easiest, and most reliable POS available, trust PDQ POS. No matter how many locations you have, they'll build a custom solution for your business. Visit pdqpos.com.
In Philly, the field is sacred, the fans are family, and the energy unmatched. And Lincoln Financial gets it. Since 2003, we've stood with the Eagles through brotherly love and brotherly shoves. And for 120 years, we've been helping Americans with retirement, protection, and workplace solutions built to last. Lincoln Financial, the name behind the link. Learn more at lincolnfinancial.com. Lincoln Financial is the marketing name for Lincoln National Corporation and affiliates, copyright 2025.
The pros know nobody beats FW Web. With extensive inventory, personalized service, and a fleet of trucks across the Northeast, FW Web supports all customers, from one-van contractors to large facility operators. For planned projects, emergency jobs, or maintenance, FW Web has what you need, when and where you need it. For plumbing, heating, HVAC, refrigeration, propane gas, and PVF jobs. With over 100 locations, visit FWWeb.com to find one near you.
Hey you, stop twisting your pretzel and get to Jacktoberfest at Dell Chevrolet. 31 days of unprecedented savings. Over 300 vehicles to choose from. All with big Dell discounts and incentives. Only at Dell Chevrolet. Quit dipping your schnitzel and take advantage of 0% financing and no money down available every day at Dell Chevrolet. Located on Route 30 in Paoli. Online at DellChevrolet.com. If you're worried you're going to pay too much for your next car, you don't know Jack. Say habla español.
Jack, sell them for less.
Hey everybody, this is Hugh Douglas, and me and my man Joe Giglio, we're going to break down the Eagles tomorrow from 10 to 2 on WIP.
They told the Giants they couldn't challenge. They challenged anyway, and the play after being reviewed stood. So all Brian Dable succeeded in doing was costing himself a timeout and losing a challenge. Brilliant. First and goal from the 9. Double tight end, Hurts in the gun. Barkley, who has a 65-yard touchdown run in this game to the right of Hurts. Two receivers stacked to the far side of the field. Hurts gives it to Barkley. And there is nothing there at the line of scrimmage as he runs into Nunez Roches.
Yeah,
that has happened too many times this season, Mike, where the defense just stacks them up. There is no hole. There's no place to go.
Well, those two guys on the inside are very difficult to move. Nunez Roches, Dexter Lawrence, that's tough company right there. So I think you want to run away from those guys and not to them.
Darius Cooper in. Jahan Dotson in. Smith in the gun. Hurts back. He swings it over, and walking in is Saquon Barkley for the touchdown.
It's very similar to the play the Giants scored on. Saquon Barkley just flares out of the backfield out into the flat, and no linebacker covered him. Wide open, an easy throw and catch for a touchdown.
Easy. I mean, really easy. And he leaped into the end zone gleefully. And the Eagles take the lead again. Here is Jake Elliott for the extra point. Hopefully nobody blows a whistle. The ball is spotted. The kick is up. And the kick is good, and the Eagles lead 14-7. That touchdown brought to you by Delaware Valley Honda Dealers. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today. There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 14, the Giants 7. On the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. On 94 WIP.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Eagles. I've called games in every stadium in the league. There's one thing I've learned. Connection matters. That's why I'm partnering with Verizon and made the switch. From the press box to the parking lot, the coverage is flawless. No dropped calls, no lag, just reliable service wherever I go. So if you're thinking about switching, trust me, Verizon's got you. Get to your local Verizon store today.
Kick off game day the right way this season with Hers, the snack that's rooted in Philly. They've been a hometown favorite for nearly 8 decades and counting. So when you say their first team all flavor, you can taste it. Hers runs a deep roster of unbelievable flavors like zesty, sour cream and onion, sweet and smoky honey barbecue, and slightly spicy jalapeno kettle chips. So next Birds game, you can't help but go for 2. Bags, that is. Hers, rooted in flavor.
AutoLender's inventory of one-owner, low-mileage vehicles is so huge, it would take about 10 links to hold them all. That's right. We're talking probably the world's largest inventory, all priced thousands less. It's in a league all its own. So it's only fitting AutoLenders is the proud sponsor of the coin toss before every Birds game. See for yourself at any of our 10 locations or AutoLenders.com. Go Birds and fly, AutoLenders fly.
This is Merrill Reese. When it comes to your roof, it's like football. Good planning is essential. That's why I've got a brand new gorgeous roof from Impriano Roofing. Jack Impriano and his 4 sons are a true family business, using only quality, certainteed roofing products. Serving our area for 5 decades, accountability plus. It's good to get a brand new roof from Impriano Roofing. Visit Impriano.com. That's Impriano.com. The best homes have an Impriano roof.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia. Powered by the Tasty Cake Studios and Odyssey Station.
Eagles legends Deshaun Jackson and Michael Vick face off as head coaches. Don't miss Norfolk State versus Delaware State. That's this Thursday night here at the Link. Get tickets now at LincolnFinancialField.com.
That should be fun.
It should.
Yeah, I'm coming out to that. A lot of the guys said they're going to come out to it. Ike Reese said he'll be here.
Here's the kickoff by Elliott, is high and end over end, and it is taken at the 1. Coming out with it is Oshesky. He is hit once, breaks a tackle, and gets across the 30. He's a good return man.
Yeah, he is. You cannot let him get too much daylight.
Some scores in second quarter. Texans 6, 49ers nothing. Ravens 7, Bears 6. Panthers trail the Bills 6-3. Browns 7, Patriots 6. Dolphins 7, Falcons 3, Bengals 17, the poor Jets 3. 1st and 10. Can you imagine what it must be to be a Jets fan? They have yet to win. Tyrone Tracy in the game. Former Purdue star. Ball at the 31. On 1st down, it's a quick pitch to Tracy. Tries to get outside, but he cannot. He runs into Nakobe Dean, and he shuts him down.
Nakobe Dean coming from that linebacker spot like a heat-seeking missile. He finds the heat. He gets there. And what's interesting is that Tracy has a full head of steam, but he just stops right at that point.
It is 2nd down and 9. Giants moving left to right. Eagles leading 14-7. 11 minutes to play in the first half. And the gun is Dart. Dart backpedals. He's looking. Here comes the rush. He's rolling. He's hit. He waves off one hit. Now he reverses his field. He fires anyhow, and it's complete. Dart got away from 3 different hits and finally completes a pass on the far side to Darius Slayton for 7 yards.
Man, that would make me awfully mad as a defender. You run this guy down, and somehow he's able to slip you when you have a chance for a big sack.
Giants have a 3rd and 2.
Jalix Hunt does an excellent job of getting the pressure there, but just could not get Jackson Dart to the ground.
3rd and 2. And the gun is Dart. Dart back, looks, fires, complete to the near side, and they've got a 1st down as he gets it to Tyrone Tracy. Knocked out of bounds by Zach Bond. So the Giants have a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. They are at their own 48. Dart is a handful. He is for real.
Yeah, you have to give that guy credit. He knows how to avoid or get out of harm's way.
Dart in the gun. Motion. Theo Johnson, the tight end. This time it is a running play to the near side, and the Eagles are there to limit Tracy to a little over just about 2 yards. Just about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Ojomo that time in on the tackle.
When the Giants go with their base personnel, Nakobe Dean is on the field, and he's that guy right behind the defensive front.
Ball just into Eagles territory. This time, Dart in the gun. He has a fullback in place. Motion. Theo Johnson. This time, handoff again goes inside, and spinning forward close to a 1st down is Tracy. He doesn't get it. Now there's a penalty flag on the far side of the field, and we'll see about this.
The reaction from Drew McCouber was excellent. He gets up to the line of scrimmage almost, or just past the line of scrimmage the ball carrier was. Drew McCouber gets a hit on him, but just unable to wrap him up.
Mike, this officiating crew is awfully slow. I mean, they take their time.
Block in the back.
What do you mean
Offense.
slow?
Number 17.
I mean, they
10-yard penalty
call
for
something,
foul.
and then by the
2nd
time
down.
they tell you, they meet, they talk.
Correction from the end of the run.
Well, listen,
They seem indecisive.
they have
at
a lot of
times.
meetings, this crew.
Yeah. Brad Rogers is the official.
They
I'm
do a
not
lot.
criticizing him. I'm just saying they throw a flag, and 5 minutes later you find out what it's all about.
It's a collaborative effort. They do a lot of collaborating.
They don't do enough signaling. That's what hand signals are for. It is 2nd down and 11 for the Giants at their own 47. Skatteboo back in the game to the left of Dart. Dart goes into a long count, claps his hands, and now another penalty flag.
They didn't get it off in
No,
time.
they didn't. Delay of game.
5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
And I want to praise the official on the backfield who decisively gave the signal for delay of game.
See? They're getting
Good
better.
job. 8:25 to go here in the first half. Birds up, 14-7. Giants 2nd down and 16. They did that to themselves by mistakes. Dart with Skatteboo to his left. 3 receivers, slot to the far side. Dart back. Dart lets it go. It's incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Skatteboo, and he was hammered by Zach Vaughn. Giants want a penalty for pass interference.
No. They want help for Skatteboo. Skatteboo goes down and unable to get up.
Timeout for injury.
Skatteboo goes down at the end of this play, and he's screaming, and the guys around him, they start screaming for help from the medical people.
There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 14, the Giants 7 on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Football fans don't just watch the game, they live it. From pregame rituals to postgame celebrations, PNC is proud to be presenting sponsor of the Eagles Radio Network and a devoted fan just like you. Fans who show up in full force in every kind of weather, because keeping your finances boring allows you to make exciting memories full of face paint, tailgates, and all the things that make game day. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
In Philly, the field is sacred, the fans are family, and the energy unmatched. And Lincoln Financial gets it. Since 2003, we've stood with the Eagles through brotherly love and brotherly shoves. And for 120 years, we've been helping Americans with retirement, protection, and workplace solutions built to last. Lincoln Financial, the name behind the link. Learn more at lincolnfinancial.com. Lincoln Financial is the marketing name for Lincoln National Corporation and affiliates. Copyright 2025.
This Eagles season, get in the game at Acme and enter their Swoop In and Win sweepstakes for your chance to win Eagles tickets, autographed jerseys, helmets, or more. Download the Acme app or visit acmemarkets.com/swoopinandwin for more details. Plus, save 5% when you shop on game days wearing your Eagles apparel. Acme makes sure Eagles fans have all their game day needs. Don't miss the football deal of the week. Nabisco family-sized Triscuits, Ritz crackers, Chips Ahoy, or Tate's cookies, all $3.99 each. Acme, the official supermarket of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hear Nick Sirianni's presser after the game on 94 WIP.
Skatteboo taking off in the truck. Looks like a leg injury quickly down the Devon.
Thanks, Merrill. Let me just set the scene for you down here. Skatteboo went down. It is apparently his ankle. It looked like he was grabbing his leg area, couldn't get up. Yep. All the Eagles players down here on their knees praying, giving thoughts and kind words to Cam Skatteboo as he's carted off the field. Not a great situation. You hate to see any player go out like that, but I'll keep you guys updated as I learn more. Back to you.
He has had an outstanding rookie season.
Oh, he's an outstanding young player.
Giants.
And the compassion showed by the fans here at Lincoln Financial.
Classy.
Listen, very, very classy.
3rd and 16 for the Giants. Ball at their own 42. Back again goes Dart. Here comes the rush. He's loading up. He is going deep for Slayton, who can't bring it down one-handed. He reached up, tried to pull it in, but it just got beyond his grasp. He had one arm on it, but he couldn't get the other arm to help to come around. He was very well guarded on the play.
Yeah, he's on the island.
Mitchell.
He's on the island. He's got Guantanamo Bay running stride for stride with him, and they both are kind of jockeying and looking back, trying to find the football. A little hand fighting by both. It's a good no call by the officials.
In the punt is Gillen. In the return, Gibson. Now, do the Eagles move?
Yep.
Offsides, Eagles. See, these are the kind of mistakes that you can't make. It won't hurt that much because they were in a 4th and 16, so now they'll be in a 4th down and 11.
Still 4th down.
Still 4th down. They're still going to punt. It doesn't give them a first down, but you've still got to be more efficient than that. It's sloppy. 4th penalty on the Eagles today. 14-7. Eagles lead with 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Xavier Gibson standing at the 6. Here is the punt. It is end over end. Gibson catches it out of bounds. It will come down out of bounds at the 12-yard line. There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 14, New York 7. On the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. On 94 WIP.
At Hand & Stone, you get what you really need. Fewer messages and more massages. Right now, with the special introductory offer at just $79.95, you can disconnect and experience a restorative massage or a rejuvenating facial. When the digital world has you drained, the licensed experts help restore you. With over 600 Hand & Stone locations nationwide, relief is always nearby. So press pause on the stress and book your escape today at handandstone.com or just stop by your local spa.
Benefits, HR, hiring, payroll, it's also complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Hi, I'm Joe Carfagno from Clear Employer Services, and we can expertly handle benefits, HR, hiring, and payroll for your small business. You don't have to wing it. Let me take the headache out of HR. No time for payroll? HRuncomplicated.com. New medical plans, new talent? HRuncomplicated.com. Let Clear Employer Services show you how to make HR uncomplicated so you can go back to running your business.
Preferred vendor of Independence Blue Cross. Visit HRuncomplicated.com.
Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Tailgating and watching the birds. It doesn't get any better. So stop by your local fine wine and good spirits and grab yourself a 4-pack of Jack and Coke and Jack and Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. You can also sample some new flavors in a variety 6-pack as well. All available at your local fine wine and good spirits. And all ready to drink in a can. Jack and Coke. Born for the tailgate. Please drink responsibly.
Whiskey Specialty, 7% ABV. Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels and Old Number 7 are registered trademarks of Jack Daniels Properties, Inc. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on a team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Hold up. You get early payout on parlays, too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Pennsylvania. TNC Supply.
Wrapping up the regular season, talking Eagles, Giants tomorrow morning. Joe Cameron, John Ritchie, 94 WIP.
Stats presented to you exclusively by PNC Bank. PNC, brilliantly boring since 1865.
Jalen Hurts is 5 of 7 for 50 yards and a touchdown. Saquon Barkley has 9 touches, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day so far. Lots of time left.
Darius Cooper in as the third wide receiver. Slot to the far side with Smitty in the slot. Wide man, Jahan Dotson. 1st and 10. Ball at the 13. Hurts in the gun. Eagles up 14-7. 7:51 remaining in the first half. Back goes Hurts. Looking over the middle. It is deflected and incomplete. Wanted to go to Barkley. Running over the middle. And one of the Giants, DJ Davidson, reached up and knocked it away. So it is 2nd down and 10.
And you had everything you wanted. I like the way they relaxed at the line of scrimmage. They communicated. They wanted to know where everyone, all the possible blitzes, all the pressure was coming from. They got everything sorted out. But a little bit too much pressure by Davidson. He gets a hand on the ball.
It is 2nd down and 10. This time, Hurts under center. Wing to the near side of the field. Latu in as a fullback. Handoff goes inside to Barkley, and he stretches forward but can only get across the 15-yard line, where Davidson again comes in and makes the stop. Just 3 yards right there. So now they go with the extra wide receivers. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Eagles have to get across their own 23 for a first down.
Yeah, and they have not converted yet on 3rd downs. They're 0 for 3 converting on 3rd down.
And on the season, they are under 34%, which is not very good in 3rd down conversions. Can they pick up one right here? Hurts in the gun. Giants will be coming. Motion. Goddard. Back goes Hurts. Here comes the rush. He steps up. He starts to run. He is hit at the 10-yard line and dropped, and they will go out. Here's Tom Kelly with an NFL update.
Thank you, Merrill. Ravens leading the Bears in Baltimore 7-6. Lamar Jackson out for the 3rd straight game. The scoreboard update brought to you by Dietz & Watson. Time to recharge the halftime snack. Artisan meats, cheeses, and Dietz Nuts meat snacks are the perfect play call from Dietz Watson.
So Hurts sack. That was the second sack registered by the Giants. Olszewski is the deep man. Braden Mann needs a good deep punt.
Need protection.
Inside his own end zone.
Yeah, got to get this protected.
Steps forward, and he hits it, and it is high and deep. Olszewski calls for a fair catch inside his 35-yard line. So a good job. Good job that time. And that was a 57-yard punt without a return. That's why Mann is so good at what he does. There's a timeout on the field with the score 14-7 Eagles on the Birds Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. On 94 WIP.
Where will Jalen look this year? Left, right, over the middle? He's a smart guy. He'll be looking for the Deborah Heart and Lung Center Red Zone, and with good reason. Like the Birds, Deborah has raised the bar on cardiac excellence by being named a high-performing hospital by U.S. News and World Report. And our alliance with Cleveland Clinic Heart, Vascular, and Thoracic Institute means that our patients get the highest quality of care that they deserve. After all, when it's your heart, your red zone, you don't take chances. DemandDeborah.org.
Operating engineers are the men and women that move mountains. And the Engineers Labor Employer Cooperative, ELEC, puts them to work. They create opportunities for the men, women, and union signatory contractors of Local 825, repaving our roads, keeping our homes bright and warm, and even building our favorite team stadium. We understand infrastructure. That's why ELEC and Local 825 are ready to get to work.
Fall into savings with Guida Door and Windows buy one, get one half off sale. For every door and window you buy, you get the second at 50% off. And you can mix and match the savings. Buy an entry door, get half off a storm door. Buy a patio door, get 50% off a window. The more you need, the more you save. Plus, take advantage of interest-free financing for up to 18 months. Call Guida to schedule a free estimate at 877-GO-GUIDA or visit them at GoGuida.com. That's GoGuida.com.
Piazza Premium Automobiles is proud to serve as the halftime sponsor of the Eagles Radio Network as the team drives for another championship. Experience the ultimate luxury in a newer certified pre-owned vehicle from Piazza Premium Automobiles with exclusive brands like Land Rover, Jaguar, Porsche, BMW, Infiniti, Alfa Romeo, Maserati, and Mercedes-Benz. You are sure to elevate your drive. Find the Pennsylvania, Delaware, or New Jersey location nearest you. Visit PiazzaPremiumAutos.com.
Talking to Donovan McNabb tomorrow, 4 o'clock on the afternoon show with Ike, Spike, and Fritz.
The Giants without Skatteboo, who may be lost for the season. You don't know, but it appeared to be a serious ankle injury. Giants have a 1st and 10 at their own 34, moving left to right. Just over 6 to play in the first half. Eagles up 14-7. Under center this time is Dart. Tracy, the single setback. Just receivers in a tight formation. Motion the tight end Theo Johnson. The give goes inside to Tracy, and he bounces forward to about the 40. Picks up 5 yards, maybe 6 yards, right up the middle. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Nakobe Dean made the stop. But they need more might at the point of attack. Under center again is Dart with a tight formation. Dart looks to his left, looks to his right, gets down under center. Eagles almost jump. Goes with a quick pitch to Tracy, and Tracy cuts back, runs forward, and has the first down. Blankenship makes the stop.
The Eagles got caught blitzing that time, but the ball bounces wide of where the pressure is coming from. They've got pressure in the middle, but this ball goes to Tracy, kind of on the edge, and they're able to pick up another first down, the Giants are.
They are. Now Keely Ringo in. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Eagles with nickel coverage. Dart in the gun. Slot to the near side. Lone receiver to the far side. Dart backpedals, steps up, fires, and completes it inside the Eagles' 35-yard line to tight end Daniel Bellinger.
Yeah, just much too much time for Jackson Dart to survey the field, and he takes his time. He's very patient, and he allows Bellinger to get to the outside.
Good blocking, Mike, but you have it. You hit it right on the nose. A lack of pressure from the Eagles pass rush.
Not nearly enough pressure. Those edge guys were just locked up and nobody even close to Dart.
1st and 10. Slot to either side. Tracy lines up to the left of Dart. Wide formation. Dart takes the snap. He fakes. He keeps the ball. He runs it himself and faked to Tracy and kept the ball and picked up another 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, this is something you haven't seen a lot out of the Giants, and I'm just wondering why, because Jackson Dart is such a good athlete. This is just a QB run where he's going to fake it and keep it himself.
Jalen Carter went over and complained to the officials. It is 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4. Again, Dart in the gun. Fakes, runs, is hit, and he is brought down by Davis. He ran into the arms of Jordan Davis, which is never a good move. And Jordan Davis said thank you and then flattened him. That sack presented by and sponsored by Verizon, the official 5G partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. Get to your local Verizon store today to check out the latest details.
Big 3rd down. Jalen Carter is just winning on the inside. He wasn't held on that last time. He's disruptive, although he wasn't able to make the stop.
It is 3rd down and 6. Dart backs up in the gun. He's completed over 50% of his 3rd down conversions, and right now the Giants are going to take a timeout.
Yeah, they were running out of time on the play clock. They're very close to getting penalized for a delay of game.
They were. Dart, Mike, and this is really impressive. On 3rd downs in his 4 starts, he has completed 52%.
Yep.
He has picked up 1st downs 52%. The Eagles on the season, 34%. Now, against opponents, they have stopped it 43% of the time.
Without a doubt, Jackson Dart has been impressive.
But I'll tell you what, he runs an awful lot. An awful lot. And you take a chance as a quarterback running as often as he does. He has 2 for 4 on 3rd down conversions today. Once again, that's 50%. Singletary in the backfield. In the gun is Dart. They have to get inside the Eagles 23. Dart is back. He lets it fly, and it is incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Theo Johnson, the tight end, down near the 5, and that will put the Giants in a field goal.
This is excellent coverage by the linebacker, Zach Bond, who runs with him downfield. He's got help over the top with Reed Blankenship, the safety. He knows he's got that help, but excellent coverage by the 2 of them.
So Graham Gano will attempt the 47-yard field goal. He's one of the best. He had been injured since the 3rd week of the season. Ball is spotted. The kick is away, and the kick is good. And so we have a 14-10 Eagles lead with 2:53 remaining in the first half. Join the Eagles Kids Club today and get a free backpack and limited edition lunchbox while supplies last. Learn more at PhiladelphiaEagles.com/kidsclub. Ed Sheeran is bringing the Loop Tour to Lincoln Financial Field on September the 19th, along with special guests Macklemore, Lucas Graham, and Aaron Rowe. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Well, the Eagles have 2 minutes and 53 seconds in which to operate and to move down and to put something on the board. Will Shipley and Xavier Gibson back to return the kickoff.
Would love to see some consistency in the passing game, just kind of spreading the ball around, getting everybody involved in catches.
They have yet to really go to Jahan Dotson.
Yeah, I'd love to see this ball get spread around, especially now. You get your 2-minute offense on the field.
Dallas Goedert has also been very quiet in this game. Here's the kickoff. And it is taken by Shipley at the 10, 15, 20, 25. Cuts back at the 30, 35, 40. Will Shipley is something else. 33-yard kickoff return. 2:46 remaining. And, boy, that's twice, Mike, that Shipley has blown it out beyond the 40. Former Clemson star.
He's fun to watch. And as you said, he's pretty good at every phase of the game.
Yeah, they bring him in to block very often. Hurts lines up, goes with a trips left. Darius Cooper in the game. Hurts on first down. Gives it to Barkley, who sweeps. He is across the 50, and he is out of bounds. Down near he picks up a first down. Got a good block that time from Toth and ran 10 yards for a first down.
Yeah, this is a really nice job by the center. He snaps the ball, and then he gets out on the perimeter as a lead blocker and gets the key block on this run by Saquon.
8 carries, 96 yards, and a 65-yard touchdown by Barkley. First and 10 for the Eagles. They're in Giants territory at the 48. Hurts under center. Barkley behind him. Dotson goes in motion. Quick pitch to Barkley. Tries to get outside. He does. 45 and down to the 42. Barkley is going over the 100-yard mark. There's the 2-minute warning, but the score. The Eagles 14, the Giants 10 on the Eagles radio network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
Philly knows how to get game day ready. The jerseys, the wings, the oil change. Yeah, the oil change, because your car needs to perform too. At Meineke, we'll get your ride tuned up faster than a 2-minute drill. Brakes, tires, oil changes, exhaust, batteries, and more done right at the right price. Don't let car trouble bench you this season. Come to Meineke for all your car care needs. And right now, Meineke's offering a synthetic blend oil change for only $34.95 with free tire rotation. See your local Meineke dealer for details. Meineke, doing car care right.
Hey Philly, did you know natural gas is the most reliable and efficient way to heat our homes, cook our food, and dry our clothes affordably? And with PGW, the benefits of natural gas keep on coming. PGW has programs and offers that can make life easier no matter where in Philly you live. From spreading your bill evenly across the year to boosting your home's energy efficiency with rebates, and from year-round payment assistance programs to servicing appliances, PGW's got you covered. Check us out at pgworks.com.
Get into great lease offers now at Hessert Chevrolet. A new 2025 Chevy Equinox EV, $399 a month for 24 months with zero down. The new Chevy Trax LT, $249 a month for 39 months. Or buy the 2024 Chevy 1500 Crew Cab Z71, $43,999, 11 grand off. Hessert Chevrolet of Cherry Hill. Call 856-406-6397 for details or online at HessertChevyCH.com. Together, let's drive.
Hessert Chevrolet. We're reacting to all things Eagles-Giants tomorrow. The Midday Show. Hugh Douglas, Joe Giglio, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on WIP.
2 minutes to play. 2 minutes here in the first half. Hurts 5 for 8 for 50 yards and a touchdown. The 2-minute warning sponsored by Wendy's. Wendy's is putting a twist on a classic with all new frosty flavors. Find your new fave flavor and clock in for a sweet time treat anytime, including midnight or later. A refresher and a classic, gotta be Wendy's. For the Eagles, 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 42 of the Giants. This time, Hurts gives to Barkley again. He rolls out to the far side of the field, and I believe he has another first down.
Just a much better job offensively in the run game of locking onto defenders and staying there, allowing Saquon to get upfield.
Slot to the near side, slot to the far side. Hurts in the gun. He's straight back. He's looking. He steps up. He fires. Complete. Down on the far side of the field, he's got Smith for another first down just outside the 25-yard line. An 11-yard pickup right there.
Yeah, nice job of coming back to the ball by Smitty. On the outside, he's got Cardell Flott. He puts a pressure on Flott, gets him going upfield, comes back for the football.
In the gun with Barkley to his left. Hurts backpedals, lets it go. Complete. Smith across the 15, down to the 14. Another first down. Now they're moving. Cordell Flott with the tackle. Eagles are in the Deborah Heart and Lung Center red zone. A $100 donation to the Deborah Hospital Foundation.
Yeah, they're going to have to hold it up because Flott runs into the safety on that route when Smitty runs that slant.
By rule, this is New York Giants' third timeout.
So, yeah, the Giants are forced to get an injury timeout with Flott still down.
And the reason they are out of timeouts is because when they were told they couldn't challenge, Brian Dable challenged anytime, anyhow, and lost the timeout. The Great Hands Catch of the Game is sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. De-stress after the game with a relaxing massage or facial, starting at $79.95.
Yeah, because that one was pinpointed between two defenders, and that was a Great Hands catch by Smitty. The defenders end up running into one another, and Flott getting the worst of it, needing assistance to get off the field.
They have already lost their great rookie running back, Skatteboo, with what appeared to be an ankle injury, and he had to get off the field with the truck, and that could be serious.
Well, even this, if
Flott is out and Black comes in.
Yeah, even if he's out, because he's probably now their best cover corner.
Yes.
Since Paulson Adebo is out in this game.
He had a big interception at MetLife. 56 seconds to play here in the first half. Eagles have run the ball 16 times, thrown it 10. Smith goes wide to the far side. 56 seconds. Slot to the near side. Motion. Got it. Hurts in the gun. Barkley to his left. Hurts back. He swings it out to Barkley. Barkley comes to the 10 and sprawls forward, and he's down right there. Tyler Newman made the hit.
Yeah, much
4-yard pickup.
But a better job by the Giants defending this thing this time, because Dallas Goedert tries to get into that same area where he was able to pick the linebacker off on the Saquon reception touchdown. This time they defended a little better.
31 seconds. Eagles have all of their timeouts. Hurts in the gun. Giants. Looks like the Giants jumped to me. Now they're saying the Eagles moved, but it's against the Giants.
Yeah,
the Giants certainly jumped that time.
Well, Thibodeau certainly moved, but once again, these officials are huddling.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 5.
There it is.
5-yard penalty.
They didn't wait very long on that one.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
That will take them down to the 6-yard line, I believe. About the 6. And the Eagles have all 3 timeouts remaining, even though there are only 25 seconds left here in the first half. Barkley, who has 2 touchdowns today. One on the ground, one with a reception. Hurts with Barkley to his left. Shotgun, double wing. Hurts calling for the football. Hurts still calling. Into a long count, they'll take a timeout. They'll take a timeout to talk it over. They have 3 timeouts. Eagles' first timeout is sponsored by Ashley Furniture. Ashley is also taking a timeout to donate $250 to CHOP to support the Child Life Specialist Department. Well, Mike, you have 3 timeouts, and this is the good thing about having them at the end of a half. If you're not sure, if you want to talk it over, you have that opportunity, and you still have 2 timeouts.
I completely agree, and I like the call here when you're unsure. You get the timeout, you talk it over with the coaches, and make sure that you're in the right play. They had this defense so spread out, it looks like the perfect time to run that quarterback keeper, but Jalen looks over the defense. The time clock's running down. He made the right decision to make sure that everyone's on the same page, and the correct page.
It'll be 2nd down and 2, this time an empty backfield. 3 receivers, including Barkley, out to the far side. Slot to the near side. In the slot is Dotson. Hurts standing at the 10-yard line. Hurts accepting the snap. Going back, firing, complete, and spinning forward. In for the end zone goes Goddard. Touchdown Eagles. Hurts to Goddard.
They line up Dallas Goedert out there. When they go with this empty set, they're going to get man coverage across the board. They're coming after the quarterback in this situation, Jalen Hurts. What does he do? He picks the matchup that he likes best, Dallas Goedert on the outside against the safety, and Goddard wins.
Elliott in for the extra point. Hurts with his 2nd touchdown pass of the game. Here's the extra point, spotted, kicked up, and it is good. Eagles lead it 21-10. That touchdown brought to you by your Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today. Mike, do you realize that on the season, Jalen Hurts has now thrown for 11 touchdowns and only one interception? He's 9 for 12, 82 yards for 2 touchdowns in this half. Plus, he has carried the football 4 times for 22 more yards.
Just exceptional quarterback play. We saw it last week when he had almost a perfect QB rating.
Stats presented to you exclusively by PNC Bank. PNC, brilliantly boring since 1865.
It seems like in those situations where he starts to become doubted is the time when he shines the best. I thought last week he played the quarterback position as well as it can be played. And here again, he's got this offense rolling.
He does. Here is the kickoff by Elliott. It is high, and this one will go deep in the end zone, and the Giants will bring it out to this will go into the end zone, so it comes out to the 35, but they really didn't want a run back that time. Let's go to Devin.
Thanks, Merrill. So just back to that timeout, looked like Nick Sirianni wasn't thrilled that they had called a timeout there, but then after huddling and meeting with Jalen Hurts and Kevin Patullo and the rest of the offense, he tapped Jalen Hurts on the back, said, all right, you're good, and then we saw what happened thereafter. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, I saw the body language of Nick when Jalen called the timeout, and it was obvious that he wasn't happy about it.
21 seconds to go here in the half. The Giants will just kneel down, and that's what they do to run out the clock. Stay tuned for the Piazza Auto Group halftime show, sponsored by Piazza Premium Automobiles, with 15 locations, including Mercedes-Benz, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, BMW, Infiniti, Jaguar, Land Rover, and Porsche. Visit PiazzaPremiumAutomobiles.com. There's the end of the first half with the score. The Eagles 21. The New York Giants 10 on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Whether it's midfield or in the red zone, our hometown team can handle anything thrown their way. That's why PNC is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Eagles Radio Network and support the team's dedication to smart, tested tactics. Being adaptable and preparing a solid strategy pays off. And just like any big game, when it comes to your finances, there is a lot on the line. Having a dependable team allows you to make the plays you need to reach your goals. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Hey, Eagles fans, Verizon's kicking off big savings, scoring a touchdown with low prices locked in for 3 years guaranteed on my plan. Get a single line for a low price of just $50 a month when you switch and bring your phone on unlimited welcome with auto pay plus taxes and fees. It's a deal that'll have you doing an end zone dance. Don't get flagged for high prices. Huddle up at your local Verizon store today. You'll be tackling savings in no time. Verizon, the official 5G partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. $20 monthly credit applied over 36 months. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate. Additional terms apply. See store for details.
In this town, champions aren't born, they're built.
on the field, and in care settings across the region. Brandon Graham here to tell you the Philadelphia Eagles and Jefferson Health are teaming up because they know precision matters, because every moment counts, and because care isn't just about what happens on game day, it's about showing up every day for every person in every neighborhood. We're one team with one goal, to care for this community together. Jefferson Health, champions of care.
Modern Group is your trusted authorized Hyundai forklift dealer in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, helping lift your team to victory. With trucks ranging from all types of sizes, let Modern be your Hyundai forklift provider. Modern Group also services and sells parts for all forklifts. And right now, Modern Group is hiring technicians. Signing bonus, great pay, benefits, and employee-owned. Join a winning team. Visit moderngroup.com for your forklift needs.
Birds fans, are you ready for the game? Just like a winning team needs a solid foundation, so does your home. That's why you need Groundworks in your playbook. Philadelphia's experts in basement waterproofing, foundations, and crawl space repair. Groundworks' team of dedicated professionals is here to tackle all challenges. Whether it's water in the basement, sagging floors, smells in your crawl space, or sticky windows and doors, Groundworks is here to protect your home for every game day and beyond. Book your free inspection today at groundworks.com.
Recapping this Eagles-Giants game tomorrow morning, Joe DeCamera and John Ritchie, 94 WIP.
This is the Piazza Auto Group Halftime Show with Tom Kelly.
Sponsored by the Piazza Auto Group with over 35 locations, including Honda, Acura, Mazda, Hyundai, Genesis, Mini, Nissan, Subaru, and Volkswagen. Visit PiazzaAutoGroup.com. I'm Tom Kelly from the Eagles radio studios. Eagles leading the Giants 21-10 at the half. Eagles got the ball first in this one. Big story this year, the struggles of the running game after being dominant in 2024. Well, in the second play from scrimmage, number 26 finally hit the big play he's been waiting for.
Barkley, the single setback. Hurts to Barkley, off left tackle. He's across the 45-50, 45-40. He's going to go! Saquon Barkley finally explodes! 65 yards!
Hello!
Where have you been, 26?
Saquon Barkley, 65-yard touchdown run, extra point good, 7-0 Eagles immediately. After a defensive stop, chance for more, but bad sequence. Ball in the Giants' 35. Eagles line up to go for it on fourth down. False start moves it back 5 yards. Jake Elliott misses from 58. Giants get it back down 7. They wouldn't trail for long. Few plays later, New York goes downfield. Jackson Dart to Cam Skatteboo. 18-yard score, extra point good. 7-7 late in the first. Next, Birds possession. They get a break thanks to an awful officiating call. 4th and 1 from the 11. Jalen Hurts push. Ball ripped out, but forward progress ruled. Play whistle dead with the Eagles first down. 2 plays later.
In the gun, Hurts back. He slings it over, and walking in is Saquon Barkley for the touchdown.
Hurts to Barkley, 8-yard touchdown, extra point good, 14-7 Eagles. Graham Gano, a 47-yard field goal for New York, cut the lead down to 14-10. But Eagles end of the half, they go back downfield again, inside the 10, 2nd and 2. Hurts this time goes to his big tight end.
Hurts accepting the snap, going back, firing, complete, and spinning forward, in for the end zone goes Goddard. Touchdown Eagles. Hurts to Goddard.
Dallas Goddard, 6-yard score, extra point good. All Eagles 21-10 at the half. Piazza Premium Automobiles with 15 locations, including Mercedes-Benz, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, BMW, Infiniti, Jaguar, Land Rover, and Porsche. Visit PiazzaPremiumAutomobiles.com. When we return, some first half stats, a look around the league. This is the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Clogged toilet, leaky faucet on 1. Ready?
Uh-oh, you got a plumbing problem blitzing through the line. Time to audible and call in the pros. Roto-Rooter is your go-to defense for clogs, leaks, and any plumbing fix. Call the right play and download the Roto-Rooter app and easily book an appointment and receive exclusive service discounts. Touchdown! Don't get sacked by plumbing issues. Call in Roto-Rooter, your MVP for plumbing solutions. Download the app today and score big on savings.
And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than just Peyton Manning. I'm also Motivating Manning. When I say insurance, you say financial services. Insurance.
Financial services.
Insurance.
Financial services.
Now, when I say nationwide, you say is both. Nationwide.
Is both.
Nationwide.
Is both.
For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
Pico can help you control and improve your business energy usage. Pico helps businesses of all sizes cut energy costs and improve efficiency with financial incentives and expert energy assessments, making it easy to look out for your bottom line. Start saving today. To discover financial incentives and to request an energy assessment, visit pico.com/business.
Hey you, stop twisting your pretzel and get to Jacktoberfest at Dell Toyota. 31 days of unprecedented savings. Over 300 vehicles to choose from. All with big Dell discounts and incentives. Only at Dell Toyota. Quit dipping your schnitzel and take advantage of 0% financing and no money down available every day at Dell Toyota. Only 8 minutes west of Exton on Route 30 in Thorndale. If you're worried you're going to pay too much for your next car, you don't know Jack. Say habla español.
Jack, sell them for less.
Everything was swollen, even my eyelids. I was on kidney dialysis 8 hours a day.
When Crystal needed a kidney, her mom's friend Janet gave her one. Virtua Health, South Jersey's only transplant center, made it possible.
Crystal's so full of life, you can't help but love her.
After a short recovery, Janet's doing great, and Crystal, even better.
And I just got engaged.
Virtua Health, here for transplant, here for good. Learn more at virtua.org/hereforgood.
Hey, it's Devontae Smith. Hear me scoring touchdowns all season long, right here on 94 WIP.
You're listening to the Piazza Auto Group Halftime Show on Eagles Radio.
Sponsored by Piazza Premium Automobiles in 15 locations, including Mercedes-Benz, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, BMW, Infiniti, Jaguar, Land Rover, and Porsche. Visit PiazzaPremiumAutomobiles.com. I'm Tom Kelly from the Eagles Radio Studios. Eagles on top of the Giants, 21-10 at the half. Jalen Hurts, 9-12, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley, 10 carries, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, leading receiver with AJ Brown out, 3 catches, 49 yards. Cam Skatteboo left this game, gruesome leg injury. He is out for the remainder of the game. Texans leading the Niners 16-7. Ravens without Lamar Jackson. They're on top of the Bears 13-6. Bills leading the Panthers 19-3. Dallas at Denver later. Commanders at Chiefs tomorrow night on Monday Night Football. Dietz and Watson and the Travis Manion Foundation are honoring hometown heroes this football season. Visit PhiladelphiaEagles.com/hometownhero to meet the nominees. After the break, Merrill and Mike will return with the second half call from the link. I'm Tom Kelly, and this is the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Merrill Reese here to talk about my friends at NovaCare Rehabilitation. Being an Eagles fan is serious business with no time for aches and pain. The physical therapist at NovaCare will help make sure you stay healthy, active, and doing the activities you love, like cheering on the Eagles. With more than 150 convenient locations throughout the Delaware Valley and South Jersey, visit NovaCare.com to schedule an appointment. NovaCare is the official physical therapy provider to the Philadelphia Eagles. Experience the power of physical therapy.
In Philly, the field is sacred, the fans are family, and the energy unmatched. And Lincoln Financial gets it. Since 2003, we've stood with the Eagles through brotherly love and brotherly shoves. And for 120 years, we've been helping Americans with retirement, protection, and workplace solutions built to last. Lincoln Financial, the name behind the link. Learn more at LincolnFinancial.com. Lincoln Financial is the marketing name for Lincoln National Corporation and affiliates. Copyright 2025.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to See Ya Never AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
Psst. Hey, you, stop twisting your pretzel and get to Jacktoberfest at Dell Chevrolet. 31 days of unprecedented savings. Over 300 vehicles to choose from, all with big Dell discounts and incentives. Only at Dell Chevrolet. Quit dipping your schnitzel and take advantage of 0% financing and no money down available every day at Dell Chevrolet. Located on Route 30 in Paoli. Online at DellChevrolet.com. If you're worried you're going to pay too much for your next car, you don't know Jack. Say habla español.
Jack, sell them for less.
As the leaves change, it's the perfect time to refresh your home with Kitchen Magic. For over 45 years, we've been family-owned, American-made, and tariff-proof, delivering quality kitchen and bathroom models you can trust. And now this fall, we're giving you even more to smile about. Enjoy 40% off installation on every kitchen and bathroom project. Bring warmth, comfort, and style into your home this season with savings you'll love. Call Kitchen Magic or visit kitchenmagic.com today.
Seth Joyner joins us tomorrow at 9 a.m. on 94 WIP.
Who needs to get hot? Brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters. How you heat your water matters. So whether it's a tank or tankless model, choose Bradford White. Visit BradfordWhite.com.
Merrill, that's a pretty easy one. Although the Eagles are leading this game 21-10, they have not converted on fourth down all game long. They are 0 for 4 on fourth down, or on third down.
May I offer another one? I think their pass rush can be better.
Pass rush can certainly be better, but if you're able to sustain drives, convert some of those third downs, start to take some of the air out of this ball, meaning running out the clock, then you get to the parking lot sooner.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And happier.
Absolutely. Eagles are 0 for 4 on third down. And on the season, that has been something that has not yet been fixed. But I'll tell you one thing that has been fixed today, or at least I'm not saying permanently fixed, but certainly has improved, and that is the running game.
Well, in coming into this game, you had to put emphasis on the run game. They've done that, and the run game is certainly better, but you lean on the run game. You lean on the fact that you have one of the best running backs in football, but you also have a couple of guys behind him that can certainly carry the load if necessary. Will Shipley, AJ Dillon, even Tank Bixby, all of these guys make contributions.
I've not seen A.J. Dillon today.
It's a good point. I haven't either.
Here's the kickoff by Elliott, and it is coming down and taken by Oshevsky at the 2, out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and that is it. But boy, for a moment, there was a hole there, and you see him heading towards it. Fortunately, the Eagles converged to stop him. Cooper DeJean put him down.
And he runs so hard.
Oh, doesn't he?
So the medical's already out. Skatteboo is out with an ankle. And Cardell Flott, they're testing him for a concussion after that collision that he had.
Empty backfield for the Giants. Eagles up 21-10. Dart in the gun. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Back goes Dart. He pumps. He looks. He's dancing around. Still looking. He is being surrounded, and they've got him! Jalen Carter finally has a sack.
I love the patience by these guys. They're rushing, but they're not committing and allowing this guy to get around them this time. Jalen Hunt rushing in the middle, the 2 bigs coming on the outside, and Jalen Carter finally gets him on the ground.
That sack sponsored by Verizon, the official 5G partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. Get to your local Verizon store today to check out the latest details. 2nd down and 18. That's the kind of defense the Eagles have to play. 3 receivers right. Now, motion to the far side of the field. Dart to throw again. He pumps, he fires, complete over the middle, but being surrounded and tackled is Wan'Dale Robinson after a gain up to about the 35-yard line, and that will still put the Giants in a 3rd down and 10. Jahad Campbell in on that tackle.
Merrill, they got back 8 after that sack with the little screen and a really good play by the Giants in that situation. but the Eagles run a little stunt and force that ball out of Dart's hand quickly.
3rd and 10. Giants are so good on third down conversions. Let's see if the Eagles can stop them right here. They've done it consistently at 50%. Back goes Dart again. He's pumping. He's looking. He's starting to run. He's directing traffic. He fires against the grain and he bounces it. Incomplete. Throwing in the direction of Robinson, and it didn't come close. I thought for a moment Dart was going to take off, but he let it go, and it was a poor pass. 3 and out, sponsored by Modern Group. For 80 years, Modern Group has been the area's trusted source for construction, arborist, material handling, and standby power equipment. Visit moderngroup.com to find out what 8 decades of experience has to offer. In the punt, Gillen. In the return, Gibson. I'd like to see Gibson with a really returnable punt to see what he can do. Here it is. The punt is away. It is a driving punt. Gibson backs up, takes it at the 7, out to the 10, to the 15, cuts outside at the 20, and takes it up to the 24. Not a bad job. That is a 58-yard punt and a 15-yard return. Timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 21, the Giants 10. On the Eagles Radio Network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
It's football season. Time to fire up the grill and bring your A game to the tailgate. Whether it's delicious Hatfield bacon to kick off your day or tender, juicy marinated pork tenderloin sizzling for halftime, Hatfield's got your menu covered for every fan feast. From the coin toss to the final whistle, Hatfield brings bold flavor to every play. Find your game day favorites at simplyhatfield.com. Hatfield, better care, better pork.
The working families of La Una Labor's District Council of Pennsylvania, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia are proud contributors to all aspects of growth in this great city. The Labor's District Council provides safe, well-trained, productive workers who enable projects to be done on time and under budget. We appreciate our signatory contractors and their commitment to fairness and equality. Laborers, we're building a better future today.
Brought to you by the Laborers District Council Licit Fund.
Does your home never seem to have enough hot water? With a Bradford White Infinity Tankless Water Heater, you'll never run out. The Infinity Tankless heats as much water as you need, whenever you need it. Plus, they're super efficient to save you energy and money. And like all Bradford White water heaters, they're built to be the best for years of reliable performance. So ask your plumbing professional about going tankless with a Bradford White Infinity Series Tankless Water Heater. Visit BradfordWhite.com today to learn more.
Breaking down this Giants-Eagles game tomorrow on the afternoon show, 2 to 6, WIP.
13-10 remaining here in the third quarter. Eagles up 21-7, and they made the Giants go 1-2-3 and out. John Mechie in the game. Trips right. Hurts in the gun. 1st and 10, ball at their own 24. On 1st down, Hurts slips it off to Barkley, off right tackle. He moves the pile for 4 yards. See, this is what we weren't seeing in these other games.
That's right.
Yes, you had a 65-yard explosion, which is great, but now you're seeing him with 4 or 5 yards per carry, and averaging 3.3 going into this game.
The explosive plays, they will come if you just continue to do this. 1st down, 4 yards. 1st down, 5 yards.
Again, the shotgun. Hurts. Wing to the far side, slot to the near side. Hurts on 2nd and 5. Maybe audibilizing. He's back. He steps up. He lets it fly. He completes it. And it is Smith again up near the 45-yard line. Boy, that is a laser. That ball doesn't waver a bit. It's like a dart in the direction of Smith, and it just hits him on the number.
It's a 15-yard dart from Jalen Hurts to Smitty. Little play action and getting him on that end cut or that dig route right on the numbers.
It is 1st and 10 up at their 44. 12 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Eagles up 21-10. Hurts again in the gun with Barkley to his left. It's a quick pitch to Barkley off left tackle. He rolls to the 50-yard line, and 6 more yards for Saquon Barkley. 6 more where Belt brings him down, and Saquon Barkley is putting together quite an afternoon.
Yes, he is.
12 carries, 118 yards, and a touchdown. Well, 2 touchdowns, actually. One as a receiver, one as a running back.
But you're winning. You're staying ahead of the sticks when you're that productive on first down.
2nd down and 4. Hurts again in the gun with Barkley to his left. Eagles almost jump. Back goes Hurts. He's being chased on the far side of the field. He fires and he completes it on the far side. Was he in? I don't know. Let's see for the call. It was intended for Smith, and
no, he didn't hold on to it.
He did not hold on to it. As he rolled over, the ball came loose. Puts them in a 3rd down. The Eagles are 0 for 4 on 3rd downs. Now, can they convert? Can they convert right here? 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4 at midfield. 3rd down and 4. They go with a double tight end. Hurts again in the gun. Hurts calls for the football. He's back. He steps up, he looks, he lets it fly, and he completes it for a 1st down to Devontae Smith. Smith is so good.
He is so good. Little tippy toes on the sideline, those ballerina feet. Drives up the field, comes back on that little comeback to the outside. And the timing, the placement of the ball makes it very difficult to cover.
AJ Brown out today, but Smith doing a good job. I think in the two of them, they're different, but they are both great receivers. Great receivers. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They're at the Giants' 40. Smith has 5 catches for 75 yards. Hurts under center this time with Barkley, who takes a pitch. Now there's going to be a delay of game against the Eagles.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
So each team has a delay penalty. Calcaterra comes in, replacing Jahan Dotson. Calcaterra does not yet have a catch in this game. His first game back after being out with an injury. They go with a tight formation. Only Smith is flanked wide to the near side. Now Calcaterra goes in motion. 1st and 15 at the 45. Hurts gives to Barkley. He pushes, he shoves, and he eats up 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, even when it looks like there's not a whole lot, because this offensive line, they're playing so well today, handling the line of scrimmage, winning the line of scrimmage, he's able to get 4 yards when it really doesn't look like much.
And they are running the clock. 9:49 remaining. Here in the third quarter, Eagles up 21-10. Hurts under center with Barkley behind him. Slot to the near side. Now out of the slot goes Smith from left to right. Wide left is Dotson. Back goes Hurts. Here comes the rush. Hurts is looking. He's spinning. He's pumping. He is firing for Calcaterra. Incomplete. Tried to get it to Calcaterra while running dead left.
Yeah, well, not quite firing, though, because he's hit by Thibodeau just as he's releasing the football, and it ends up being just a pop-up.
Yeah. Here are some quick third quarter scores. Texans 18, 49ers 7. Ravens 16, Bears 6. Bills 26, Panthers 3. Patriots 16, Browns 7. Dolphins 17, Falcons 3. It is 3rd and 11 for the Eagles. Shipley in the game, you would think, for blocking. Slots to either side. Hurts takes the snap, he's back. He's looking, still looking. He is floating it, and it is incomplete, and the penalty flag thrown against the Giants. It was in the direction of Cooper, and they are saying that he was held. Pass interference against the Giants. It's going to be against Corey Black. That's a big penalty.
Pass interference. Defense number 38. Falls place at the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
First down brought to you by Roto-Rooter. Move the chains, unclog the drain, leave the plumbing to the pros at Roto-Rooter. That is a big penalty. The Eagles up 21-10. And they have a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Moving right to left here in the third quarter in those beautiful Kelly green jerseys. Saquon Barkley to the left of Hurts. Motion. Goddard on first down. Hurts calling. Hurts is back. Hurts is looking. His quarterback draw, trying to get free, but he can't. He wanted to run up the middle, but the Giants were there to trap him, and it was Nunez Roaches who trips him up for a loss on the play. That will be a sack.
Not quite the draw, though. He saw pressure coming off the edge right away, and he just stepped up trying to avoid that pressure, and then the pocket just starts to close in around him. The Giants run a stunt in the middle. That part's pretty well picked up. It's solid in the middle, but off the edge, they're able to get pressure and get to Jalen Hurts.
He was about a step away from having a sizable gain, but they did surround him and drop him. It is 2nd and 15. Motion. Quick pitch. It goes to Shipley, and Shipley tries to spin, and he can't. He is brought down shy of the 30, putting the Eagles in a 3rd and long.
Again, working the edges, trying to run the ball in the soft area of this Giants defense, which is running it on the edge.
It's 3rd and 15, and either they get very close or we get to see Jake Elliott. Eagles are 1 for 5 on conversions. 1 for 5. Slot to either side. Hurts with Shipley to his left. Hurts into a long count. He's back. He's looking. Still looking. Fires. Complete to Smith. Short of the first down. Inside the 25-yard line, but it will be Jake in the field goal unit coming on.
Just making it a little closer, a little more comfortable for Jake Elliott. Ball is going to be placed on the right hash. He prefers the left, but Jake Elliott with another opportunity.
Missed a 58-yarder that hit the upright. This will be a 40-yarder, which is a mere chip shot for Jake Elliott. And the holder. The kick is away, and the kick is good. TGFJ, thank goodness for Jake. That field goal is sponsored by your local Chevrolet dealers' Kicks for Kids program, donating another $500 to First Tee, Greater Philadelphia, where kids develop their character and confidence through the game of golf. First Tee, a wonderful, wonderful charity. There is a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 24, the Giants 10. On the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. On 94 WIP.
Sitting in the driver's seat of the Nissan Kicks is like the best seat in the house. You're in the action. And with the Nissan Kicks all-wheel drive, you can go find the best views. And with the 10-speaker Bose Personal Plus audio system, you can hear everything. Your new wheels await. Reimagine your ride with the reimagined Nissan Kicks. Now get the 2025 Nissan Kicks starting at just $21,830. Shop your local Nissan store or nissanusa.com. Starting MSRP at $21,830 for base model. All prices are manufacturer suggested retail price, MSRP. MSRP excludes up to $1,495 destination and handling charges, tax, title, and license. Dealer sets actual price.
Just like our offensive line protects our star quarterback, Plumbers protect the health of the nation, and Philadelphia Plumbers Union Local 690 is no different. In hospitals, commercial, industrial, and residential, with the best trained plumbers in the world, you can be sure your project is done on time and on budget, no matter how big or small. So when your business needs to build new or expand existing facilities, you can count on the members of Plumbers Union Local 690. Visit plumbers690.org.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $200 into something bigger when you bet on money line, spread, totals, player props.
$200 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Pennsylvania. TNC Supply. In-app only.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia. Powered by the Tasty Cake Studios and Odyssey Station.
Hey everybody, this is Hugh Douglas, and me and my man Joe Giglio, we're going to break down the Eagles tomorrow from 10 to 2 on WIP.
So many people talk about both of the Eagles receivers, and
yes,
a lot of people say that AJ Brown is the best receiver on this team.
Yes.
I personally believe that Devontae Smith and AJ Brown are both great. They are different. Devontae Smith is more acrobatic, has unbelievable hands. AJ Brown is very, very powerful and strong, tough to take the ball away from him. I just think they're neck and neck. I just think they're both great receivers.
I'll buy that.
1st and 10. This time the handoff inside, not getting too far is Tracy. He is tripped up. Pick up on the play of about 4.
Yeah, I agree with you. Both of them, they're different, but they both are great players. Do things a little bit differently, but I think you can get the same type of production out of either one of them. They're just that good.
They both are. And the Eagles are fortunate to have 2 receivers of that caliber. 2nd down and 6. Motion to the far side. Johnson, the tight end. The handoff goes inside, and the Eagles gang tackle, but can't bring down Tracy until Hunt finally does. But he's close to have first down. I don't know if he has it. Very, very close. We'll see where they spot the ball.
He's got it.
He does have it. He does have it.
When Jalen Hunt finally wraps him up, he's already got a full head of steam, and Hunt's not able to get him face to face. It's kind of a side tackle, and it allows him to continue to run.
He's a 5'10", 210-pound running back. It is 1st and 10 for the Giants up at the 35, into the gun, and another handoff to Tracy. But Tracy this time for a more modest gain of about 2.5 or 3 yards.
Well, and you know, all of these snaps, all of these runs that Tracy's getting now, it's what they wanted Cam Skatteboo to be a part of. They were counting on Skatteboo, but with him no longer in the lineup, it's forcing the Giants to kind of figure this thing out on the go.
It is 2nd down and 8. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Back goes Dart. He lets it fly, and it's incomplete. He gunned that. He really let that go for Darius Slayton, and he couldn't bring it in. Down to Devin.
Thanks, Merrill. Just an official update on Cam Skatteboo, who's carted off the field in the first half. Per the Giants, he suffered a dislocated ankle. He was taken to a local hospital for further evaluation. Back to you.
Yeah, you hate to hear that.
You really do.
Yeah.
3rd down and 8 for the Giants. They have to get up to the 45 for a first down. Ball's at the 37. Back goes Dart. He's loading up. He fires. He completes it, and he picks up the first down to Theo Johnson, the tight end over the middle, and that will move the chains again.
Well, you
Dart's
have to
good.
give Jackson Dart, you have to give him a lot of credit because he stands in that pocket. He knows that he's going to take a shot right here. Now, he gets out of harm's way when necessary, but he knew he had an open target, knowing I'm going to take a shot, but he hits his target.
1st and 10. I think the Giants really have their quarterback of the future. 1st and 10. Ball up at the 45. He goes back again. He's being chased. He's running. He's pumping. He fires, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, really good job right here by Jalix Hunt. He gets a very good push on the tackle, the right tackle, all the way back to the pocket, and then he gets away from that tackle in high pursuit.
I remember, Mike, the Giants thought they had their quarterback of the future when they drafted Daniel Jones out of Duke.
Yeah.
And he really did well, and now he's doing great with Indianapolis. But he did have a lot of injuries, including a neck injury that ended his season 1 year. It is 2nd down and 10. Singletary, Devin Singletary in the game, standing behind Dart. Singletary takes the handoff, and the Eagles shut him down, but not before he picks up about 3 yards. It'll put the Giants in a third down and 7. The ball, 2 yards shy of midfield.
Well, then Jalen Carter has gotten a couple of reps off, and now he jogs back onto the field to play this third down situation.
3rd and 7. It's 3rd and 7, 7 or 8. Again, it is Dart in the gun. 2 receivers stacked to the near side, slot to the far side. Giants jumped that time. There was definite movement on the part of the Giants. It looked like Greg Van Roten.
Offense, number 74.
It was. 74 is Greg Van Roten. He jumped. You could see it from here. And so now it's 3rd and 13.
Well, Van Roten could see this defensive front and knowing exactly what they're about to do. Ojomo's line up on that side. Just inside of him is Jalen Carter, and they're lined up in their sprinter stance. They're coming after
13.
him.
Motion. Theo Johnson. And the gun. Dart. Eagles set to rush. Boy, are they ready. Here comes Dart. He's back. Here comes the rush. He pumps. He looks. He gets out of harm's way. He fires. He completes it to Johnson, and they have the first down. I think. Yes, they do. He got out. He was an inch or two from being dumped. He was hit, but he still got it away. But wait, they say he does. Yeah, now they give a signal and say move the chain.
Listen, this is all Jackson Dart.
Yeah, it
because the Eagles come. They show multiple guys coming, but it's only a 4-man rush. But he's able to make a play.
Yep, he does. He does make the big play. Now they're inside the Eagles' 45. Johnson in motion on first down to loss because the handoff went inside the Singletary, and Cooper DeJean came firing in and dropped him for a 3-yard loss.
I love this call. That could be the Hurts crunch of the game. It's crunch time, so go for the win with the true fan favorite, Hurts. Honey barbecue chips, Hurts, rooted in flavor.
Little old safety blitz. It is 2nd down and 13. 2nd and 13. Ball at the Eagles' 47. Dart with Singletary to his right, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Dart looks left, fires left, completes it, but being knocked out of bounds is Wan'Dale Robinson, far from a first down, and that will put the Giants in a 3rd down and 7.
I love that call by Vic Fangio, bringing that pressure off the edge and getting Cooper DeJean in the backfield to throw them for a loss on that first play. You mix it up like that, you keep the offense guessing and wondering where the pressure's coming from.
Giants 4 for 8 on 3rd downs. Can the Eagles make them 4 for 9? It is 3rd and 7 right now. Football at the Eagles' 42. Dart in the gun. Dart is back. He's looking left. Still looking. He's floating it down the far side, and it is caught inside the 15-yard line on a diving catch by Singletary.
Tell you what, that's one heck of a catch by Devin Singletary.
Yes.
And he's got tight coverage in the form of Nakobe Dean, stride for stride with him. And this ball, I thought it was going to hit Dean. But Singletary scoops this ball, then he gets his Giants into an easy situation now inside the 20.
They are at the 13. In the gun again is Dart. Dart looking. He's looking. He's starting to roll, and he throws the football away. Incomplete. Throws it away in the direction of Singletary, but the time had elapsed, and the Eagles were surrounding him.
Well, then you look downfield, and there are green jerseys plastered on each of his possible targets downfield, he had to throw it away.
Tracy comes back in. Just over a minute remaining in the third quarter, and the Eagles are up 24-10, but the Giants are threatening. 2nd and 10 from the Eagles' 13. They bring in the tight end as a fullback. Dart, back, looks, fakes, and fires the football down. It is incomplete. And a penalty flag. It's going to be, I believe, intentional grounding. I think that's going to be the call.
Well, he's got an eligible receiver downfield on the offense. That's the first call. And then I thought he was trying to pass it.
But he just threw it right into the ground.
I think
nobody in the vicinity.
I think he was trying to pass it, but then wanted to pull it back.
Whatever he did, he threw it into the ground. I think they're just calling the ineligible
player downfield, offense number 76. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a third down.
So the Eagles put them on a 3rd down and 10. Harry Nickerson in the game. He's a free agent they brought in this summer. 3rd and 10. They have to get inside the Eagles' 3-yard line for a first down. Motion to the near side. Lil Jordan Humphrey. Back goes Dart, and they've sacked him. They get him, and this time it's Jalen Hunt.
He goes down.
Patrick
goes
Johnson
Dart.
was rushing, and Hunt has the sack.
Down goes Dart.
The sack is sponsored by Verizon, the official 5G partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. Get your local Verizon store today to check out the latest deals.
Carter broke down the protection early, but then as Dart tries to go upfield, Jalen Hunt gets to him.
Here is Gano to attempt the 34-yard field goal, a chip shot. Spotted, kicked up, and of course it is good. So, there is a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 24, the Giants 13 on the Eagles Radio Network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Hi, I'm Joe Mederchik, PNC Bank Regional President. As presenting sponsor of the Eagles Radio Network, PNC Bank loves an exciting game. But we also think a little boring can go a long way. You see, boring banking means you're doing the right things. That is why PNC leaves a 3rd and long to the professionals. Reliable fiscal strategies are more in our zone anyway. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Hey, this is Reed Blankenship from the Birds. Bring home more for less at Ashley. Check out these savings.
Holiday steals are here at Ashley. It's the perfect time to get your home ready and save big. From stunning dining sets for all your holiday feasts to super cozy sectionals perfect for movie nights, we have everything you need to make this season magical. Plus, save up to 25% off store-wide or enjoy 5 years no-interest financing. Happening now at Ashley.
For all the things you have to do and places you need to be, let Uber take you there. Because you had just one more 3 rounds ago. Because the 5 a.m. flight seemed like a good idea at the time. Because check engine lights always appear at the worst possible times. And because parking downtown is a nightmare. Because there are nights out, airport trips, and car troubles in your area, there are drivers in your area. Uber. Request a ride today. Wait time varies. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Hear Nick Sirianni's presser after the game on 94 WIP.
Eagles gave up a lot of yards on that Giants drive, but the big thing is they kept them out of the end zone. And so 24-13 is a lot more comfortable than 24-17.
Well, and yes, the Giants consumed a lot of time on that drive. It was a 15-play drive, Merrill. 6 minutes, 44 seconds.
Only 19 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And here is the kickoff. And it is coming down to Shipley, who twice has come out past the 40. He's at the 10, 15, 20, 25, and not this time. He is surrounded before he gets to the 30-yard line. So the Eagles, with 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter, get the offense on the field. They've got a 24-13 lead against the team that less than 2 weeks ago beat them 34-17. All at their own 28-yard line.
And that result didn't sit well with anybody.
1st and 10. Hurts under center. Barkley has had a terrific day of close to 120 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. On 1st down, the give goes to Barkley off the right side. He breaks tackles. 40, 45, midfield, 45, out of bounds. Another big run and a big block from Brett Toth.
No, that was a great block from Brett Toth. So Brett Toth snaps the ball, but then he's the guy that's going to lead on that outside run. He gets out on the perimeter. He gets a key block. Saquon comes in right behind him. But at the end of the run, I don't know if it's just if he's tired or feeling a little tight in the hip, Saquon comes off the field.
There's the end of the third quarter with the score. Eagles 24, Giants 13 on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. On 94 WIP.
Don't forget to set your lineup.
All right, high efficiency heat pump, check. Clean air filter, check. New Carrier smart thermostat, check.
Don't get sidelined by your HVAC system this season. Your local Carrier Comfort Advisor offers a full lineup of home comfort solutions and convenient financing options to suit your needs. Visit nopaycarrier.com for local utility rebates and to find a comfort expert near you.
nopaycarrier.com.
Kick off game day the right way this season with Hers, the snack that's rooted in Philly. They've been a hometown favorite for nearly 8 decades and counting. So when you say their first team all flavor, you can taste it. Hers runs a deep roster of unbelievable flavors like zesty, sour cream and onion, sweet and smoky honey barbecue, and slightly spicy jalapeno kettle chips. So next Birds game, you can't help but go for 2. Bags, that is. Hers, rooted in flavor.
In Philly, we go all out for what we believe in. And at Lincoln Financial, we're no different. Since 2003, we've been proudly flying alongside Eagles fans everywhere. Since 1905, we've been helping Americans with retirement, protection, and benefit solutions built to last. 120 years in, and just like the Birds, we have no plans on slowing down. Lincoln Financial, the name behind the link. Lincoln Financial is the marketing name for Lincoln National Corporation and affiliates. Copyright 2025.
The Piazza Auto Group is proud to have served as the halftime sponsor of the Eagles Radio Network for over 20 years. As we hope for another championship, it's the perfect time to drive home in the new or certified pre-owned vehicle you've been wanting. The Piazza Auto Group features 18 brands, including Honda, Acura, Mazda, Hyundai, Genesis, Mini, Nissan, Subaru, and Volkswagen. To find the location nearest you or to shop their extensive inventory, visit PiazzaAutoGroup.com.
Wrapping up the regular season, talking Eagles Giants tomorrow morning. Joe DeCamera, John Ritchie, 94 WIP.
We're now entering the RAV fourth quarter, presented by Toyota, the official automotive partner of the NFL. Toyota, let's go places. Fourth quarter action about to begin. The Eagles have a 1st and 10. The ball on the Giants' 44-yard line, moving left to right. Tank Bigsby in the game. Under center is Hurts. On 1st down, he fakes. He's back. He's looking. He is trying to get free. He is being sacked all the way back at their own 35-yard line. Talk about a loss. Brian Burns dropped him for a major loss on that play. of 21 yards.
Yeah, he had a thought of letting it go early in this down and probably should have, because once he started to scramble around, they really had the protection. All he needed to do was step forward a little bit, would have bought himself just a split second to get the ball downfield.
This is your basic 2nd down and 26. What do you do here? Hurts with Bigsby to his right. Slot to the far side. Hurts gives it off to Bigsby. Bigsby cuts to the outside, breaks a tackle at the 50, 45, 40. He's got a first down near the 30.
Okay, there's a design to get a first down on when you need about 20 yards. Bigsby does an excellent job here keeping his balance after contact. He picks up 29 yards on a play that probably should have been stopped just beyond the line of scrimmage.
Well, he may not be a great kickoff returner that we kind of discovered earlier, but boy, he can run the football. It is 1st and 10. Fred Johnson now in the game for extra strength. Under center is Hurts. On 1st down, he gives to Bigsby, and Bigsby again breaks a tackle and again moves the pile for about 6 or 7 yards.
Merrill,
he's pretty good.
That's a pretty impressive run right there, because Bigsby just made a play out of really nothing.
Yes.
At the line of scrimmage, he has to avoid the safety, and somehow he gets upfield, doing a nice job moving it forward. Saquon Barkley came out of the game after that long run. He was reaching for his hamstring, spent a little bit of time in the tent, but he's now back on the sideline. I think he's ready to go back.
Bigsby has 4 carries for 54 yards. It is 2nd down and 2. Shipley comes in. 3 receivers to the far side, but the gig goes to Shipley, and Shipley is close. He's pushing. He's got a first down. Shipley just kept pushing forward and took it to the 20 and forces them to move the chains.
Yeah, this is how you want to grind it out now. You want to allow the clock to be your friend, allow that clock to run down. Each play, you got to run it down to the single digits and just allow as much time to run off the clock as you can.
23 runs, 17 passes. 1st and 10 Eagles. They are just outside the New York 20, leading 24-13. Again, the handoff goes inside to Bigsby. He breaks the tackle and he turns, but could have been a loss, into a 3-yard gain. The Eagles are in the Deborah Heart and Lung Center red zone, which means a $100 donation to the Deborah Hospital Foundation. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Now Xavier Gibson enters the game as a wide receiver. 2 receivers stacked to the near side. Lone receiver to the far side. Hurts in the gun. Motion. Gibson right to left. Hurts gives it off. No fakes. He fires. Complete. Touchdown, Dallas Goedert. His second of the game.
Great play call. So this play has multiple options. He gives the dive. It's play action. He puts it in the belly of the running back. Nope, I don't want you to have it. He pulls it out. He has the option to keep or throw it to Dallas Goedert. There's a miscommunication in the secondary of the Giants. He hits Goedert for an easy touchdown.
Play of the game brought to you by Chevrolet. Come check out their award-winning lineup of hard-working trucks and versatile SUVs. Plus, find exciting deals available right now at your local Chevy dealer.
Okereke was on the outside. He should have taken Goedert, but he stumbles a bit, and Goddard's wide open.
The extra point is up. The extra point is good. That touchdown brought to you by your Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today. There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 31, the Giants 13. On the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. On 94 WIP.
Know what's below. Because even minor excavation projects like installing a mailbox, building a patio, or putting up a fence could do major damage. Contact 811 before you dig, or visit pa1call.org to submit a locate request to have underground utilities marked.
Dear Autumn, fall into great value in a new Toyota, like the toughest nails Tacoma, the sleek all-hybrid Camry, or the versatile RAV4. There's a Toyota for every lifestyle. Find yours today. Toyota, let's go places.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
This year's senior class is back at homecoming, reunited and protected with mNEXSpike, the new COVID-19 vaccine from Moderna for adults 65 and older. That's because these seniors know they face the highest risk of severe COVID. mNEXSpike, COVID-19 vaccine mRNA, is a COVID-19 vaccine for people 65 and older and for 12 to 64-year-olds at high risk for severe COVID. You shouldn't get mNEXSpike if you've had an allergic reaction to a previous Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. Rare cases of inflammation of the heart muscle and outer lining have been reported. Common side effects include pain at the injection site, tiredness, headache, muscle or joint pain, chills, nausea, vomiting, and underarm swelling or soreness. mNEXSpike may not protect everyone. This year's senior class came ready with a COVID-19 vaccine that helps them keep showing up. mNEXSpike from Moderna, here for the senior class. Visit mnexspike.com to schedule your vaccine today. That's mnexspike.com.
Talking to Donovan McNabb tomorrow, 4 o'clock on the afternoon show with Ike, Spike, and Fritz.
Live in the game, sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, they make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Experience that today. Shop NissanUSA.com.
That drive of the game was a 7-play drive that consumed 72 yards, a 17-yard touchdown strike to Dallas Goedert, capping it off.
I'll tell you what the play of that drive was. Here is the kickoff, and it is coming down to Singletary at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and up to the 33. After Hurts was sacked for a loss of 21 yards, they gave the ball to Bigsby, and he came back and picked up the first down.
That was the play.
That was amazing.
But I'll say this. The play calling today, just like I thought last week, I thought Kevin Patillo did one heck of a job last week and mixing things up, and I think the same today, especially when they get down close. They have such a variety of plays that keeps the defense guessing.
1st and 10 for the Giants. Tyrone Tracy, the single setback as they line up in a pistol formation at their own 33. Motion. This time, quick pitch goes out to Tracy, tries to turn the corner, and he can't. He can't. The Eagles set the rush. They set the edge, and Cooper DeJean makes the stop. Cooper DeJean is one of the surest tacklers, Mike, on this team.
He's a beast.
He really is. 2nd down for the Giants. 2nd and 10. They go into a shotgun again with Tracy to the left of Dart. Dart in the gun. Dart takes the snap. He backpedals. He looks right. He looks left. He is being grabbed. He is being hit. And the ball flutters loose. And the Eagles say it was a fumble and that they have it. Let's await the signal. Yes, it is a fumble by Dart. The Eagles have it inside their 30. Jahad Campbell got to him, and it was Jordan Davis on the ball. That turnover brought to you by Jack Impriano and Impriano Roofing. Let Jack and his team turn over your old roof with a brand new roof. The best homes have an Impriano roof. Visit Impriano.com.
Well, of course, they're going to review this because it's a turnover, but Jackson Dart had cocked the arm to throw the football, and I'm not sure if he got the ball out on time because he was hit by Uche just as he tries to go forward.
The previous play is under review.
So, as I said, the officials are going to review this, but I think he hit the arm of Dart before it started forward.
Yes, that ball was back with the wrist cocked before that arm went forward. There's a timeout on the field with the score The Eagles 31, the Giants 13 on the Eagles Radio Network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Get rid of those flimsy tablets and slow computers and get your team the game changer and point-of-sale solutions for restaurants, casinos, and bars, PDQ POS. Their state-of-the-art technology ensures that transactions are swift, secure, and hassle-free. PDQ Signature Systems is not just a POS system, it's a complete business management solution. Join the thousands of companies that have made the switch and upgraded to a customized POS solution from PDQ Signature Systems. Visit PDQPOS.com.
This is Merrill Reese. After years of calling every thrilling Eagles moment, I know the value of a strong connection. That's why I'm partnering with Verizon and just made the switch. Crystal clear calls, lightning fast speeds, and reliable 5G network. Verizon keeps me connected whether I'm in the booth, on the go, or streaming game highlights. Make the call like I did. Switch to Verizon today, because when it comes to coverage, you want the best in the game.
It's Extreme Green, the new scratch-off from the PA Lottery. With top prizes of $500,000, you may be seeing green, like so much so your friends may be green with envy. With scratch-offs from the PA Lottery, you'll have the green light for fun. Get yours today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly.
Hi, this is Merrill Reese. My wife Cindy and I had a new roof installed by Impriano Roofing, Siding, and Windows, and we're delighted. When it comes to your roof, good planning is essential. Jack Impriano and his 4 sons are a true family business, serving our area for over 5 decades using only the best CertainTeed products. If you need a new roof, call Jack Impriano Roofing. Online at impriano.com. It's good to hire Jack and his team. Remember, the best homes have an Impriano roof.
It's Extreme Green, the new scratch-off from the PA Lottery. With top prizes of $500,000, you may be seeing green, like so much so your friends may be green with envy. With scratch-offs from the PA Lottery, you'll have the green light for fun. Get yours today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly.
We're reacting to all things Eagles-Giants tomorrow. The Midday Show. Hugh Douglas, Joe Giglio, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on WIP.
They reversed the call on the field and they said that Dart's arm was indeed going forward. It was very, very close, but that's the way they saw it. I thought the wrist was cocked at the time, but they said that that arm was, however slightly, moving forward. So the Giants maintain possession. It is 3rd and 10. Eagles leading 31-13 with 10.5 to play in regulation. Dart in the gun. It is 3rd and 10. Eagles pass rush. Just gaining ferocity on every play. Dart with 3 receivers. Slot to the near side. Lone receiver to the far side. Dart takes the snap. He's back. Here comes the rush. They hit him. He breaks free. But they've got him again! They've got him again! Ojomo!
It's Uche and Ojomo once again. Ojomo, Uche, they get him on the ground.
That sack, sponsored by Verizon, the official 5G partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. Get to your local Verizon store today to check out the latest deals.
Much better job of getting the quarterback, Jackson Dart, on the ground today. That's it, the 5th time they've gotten to him for a sack.
It is going to be 4th and 11, and they're going for it.
They're going for it.
4th and 11.
Nothing to lose.
Here they go. 4th and 11 in the gun. Dart. Dart is back. Here comes that rush again. He lets it fly down the far side of the field, and it's caught. And running all the way across the 20, the 10, the 5, and in for the touchdown is Darius Slayton. But there's a penalty flag on the far side of the field, and we'll see about that. Let's see about the penalty.
Pass interference. Offense, number 18.
They're calling offensive pass interference on Slayton. Offensive, and Brian Daboll is going to have a heart attack. He is going to have a heart attack. He's just jumping up and down and screaming and yelling.
Did you read his lips?
Oh, I didn't read his lips, but I know whatever he said couldn't go on the air.
I don't like the call, honestly.
I don't know.
I don't like the call. I get it. I don't think it's a foul by the receiver. And it's not because I played the position. I just don't like the call.
Frankly, Scarlett, I don't. Blankety blank.
I don't give a swat. But listen, there's a little bit of hand fighting by both. The call should not have been made.
Here is the punt by Gillen. Gibson looking up. Gibson calls for a fair catch the last second and nestles it to his chest at the 26-yard line. There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Birds 31, the Giants 13 on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
In St. Pete, Clearwater, you can chill by the crystal clear Gulf.
And stroll downtown St. Pete's galleries and murals.
And hang with the locals at a fishing pier.
And escape to secluded white sand beaches.
Secluded, huh?
Yeah, and they're spectacular.
And then grab a sandwich at the grouper capital of the world.
And maybe a nightcap at a rooftop bar with sunset views.
Okay. In St. Pete, Clearwater, you'll find just what you're looking for.
And then some.
Your Florida escape begins at visitspc.com.
Jack Fritz here. If your appliances aren't game day ready, my friends at National Appliance Warehouse are the team to trust. Their friendly and knowledgeable professionals will make you feel welcome, and they take the time to listen, answer your questions, and connect you with the perfect appliances. Choose from over 100 brands, comfortably displayed in their massive showroom, all guaranteed to be at the lowest prices thanks to Price Assured. Travel the road to victory to National Appliance Warehouse in tax-free Wilmington or Middletown, Delaware today. And as always, tell them Fritz sent you.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on a team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Hold up. You get early payout on parlays too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Pennsylvania. TNC Supply.
Recapping this Eagles-Giants game tomorrow morning, Joe DeCamera and John Ritchie, 94 WIP.
9:29 left in regulation. Eagles laying it on the Giants, 31-13. They just got a very, very favorable call on what could have been a Giants touchdown. However, the Eagles have a 1st and 10, the ball at the 27-yard line. Mike, how about Hurts?
Dable has reason to complain. Hurts 13 of 18 passing, 134 yards, 3 touchdowns. Pretty good day.
Tell you something in just a moment. 1st and 10. Hurts gives it to Bigsby, who takes off around the left corner, and he spins, and he's got 9.5 yards. You know, Nick Sirianni said something after that Denver game, and we had so many things we were upset about during that game. An intentional grounding that they were talked out of. At the very end of the game, there was an obvious pass interference where Dallas Goedert would have had them down on the 1. But Nick said over the course of the season, these things even themselves out.
Sure they do.
And I do believe it. I do believe it. 1st and 10. Eagles get a break there, but basically these things do even themselves out. Bigsby is really having a day. On 1st down, give again goes to Bigsby, fakes one man out, cuts it across the grain and takes it to the 45-yard line where Abdul Carter makes the stop. 7-yard gain, down to Devin.
Thanks, Merrill. An update on Saquon Barkley. So you guys mentioned, went into the blue medical tent, came out. He is questionable to return with a groin injury, but I'm told that this is mostly precautionary given the score. They just don't want to risk hurting him further. Guys, back to you.
I like that call. Just shut him down. Bigsby is doing a good enough job at this point. 7 carries for 75 yards for Tank Bigsby. Let him carry it.
2nd down and 3. Again, it goes to Bigsby. He comes off the right side. He crosses the 50. He crosses the 45. Bigsby is having a day. Let me tell you something. When he came here, initially all he was doing was returning kickoffs.
Yeah.
And he was struggling with that. Remember the knuckleballs he couldn't handle against the Rams and some of the other bad decisions.
Yeah, but he had his hands off.
And you started to think, wait a minute. They gave up 2 draft choices to Jacksonville for this?
Yep.
Well, no, what we're seeing here is a very good running back. And he is worth anything they paid. Those 2 draft picks, I mean, you're looking at him now. He's not just a run-of-the-mill back. Now Shipley comes in. This time the handoff to Shipley, and he goes down at the line of scrimmage.
He just gets tripped up. But Tank Bigsby handles the handoffs really well. So, okay, he's not a kick returner. Never has been. Just hand the ball off to him when Saquon needs a break, as they're doing now, and he does his job.
But Bigsby is very, very good. He really is.
Third-year kid out of Auburn.
6 feet, 210. Strong, very strong. It is 2nd down and 11. Hurts again lines them up with Bigsby to his right, wing to the far side. Hurts fires out, completes it. He's got Goddard down at the 40, and he's thrown out of bounds, but he picks up a few more yards. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, this play they run so well, and when they're able to get
illegal formation offense. Number 68 was on the end of the line and uncovered. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Okay. I don't know if I were the Giants that I wouldn't decline that penalty, because it's just going to run more time off the clock and give the Eagles 2nd down back, 2nd and 16.
The previous foul was declined by the Jet.
They are the Giants.
By the Giants. Excuse me. It will be 3rd down and 5.
Even the official gets a chuckle out of this one.
How dare they call the Giants the Jets? He just insulted. He just gave the Giants the ultimate insult, calling them the Giants. The Giants have 2 more wins than the Jets.
Yeah, the Jets still waiting for their first win.
I never heard an official actually laugh. But he actually laughed. But they were right. I couldn't understand why they were letting the mark off the penalty. Or Shipley back in. It is 3rd and 6. Hurts. Drops. Steps up. Looks. He is going deep down the far side of the field. And it is caught. And in for a touchdown. Jahan Dotson.
Took it away, too. I love this. He goes up. He high points the ball, Merrill Reese. It's one-on-one. Man coverage. Then Jahan Dotson just goes up, high points the football, and he takes it away for another touchdown. It's a 40-yarder.
Wow. 4th touchdown pass of the day for Jalen Hurts. But what a play by Jahan Dotson. He can do things. He's a great – he really has talent, Mike.
He did that. He just went up over Black and pulled the football away. You know, they're down a couple of corners, so now Black's on the field, and Jahan Dotson just took it off of his helmet.
Here's the extra point, spotted, kicked up, good. That touchdown brought to you by our local Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today. I often ask you, why don't they go more to Jahan Dotson? Because he is a terrific 3rd receiver.
Yeah.
To have a 3rd receiver with that kind of talent. Don't forget, he was a 1st-round draft pick of the Commanders when he came out of Penn State.
And the key to this play that he makes, Merrill, is the timing of the jump. He times this jump perfectly, high points the football, and just takes it away from the corner. But I agree, he doesn't get enough opportunities to do that.
Well, this is a rout. This is officially a rout.
Well, and that's what it should be. When you take away the feeling that the Eagles had a couple of weeks ago, MetLife Stadium, when the Giants were celebrating. Heck, they were doing backflips in the end zone. That's what kind of celebrating they were doing. You're supposed to put it on them. It's supposed to be personal. You're supposed to come into this game and dominate, and they've done that.
Mike, I'm gonna say something to you, and I want to hear how you respond. Here's the kickoff, and it's into the end zone purposely, so it'll come out to the 35-yard line. If I were giving out game balls, if I had a vote to give out a game ball, I mean, we've seen a lot of great things today. Tank Bigsby, you had Barkley, who got the whole thing started with a 65-yard touchdown run. But if I were giving out game balls, one of the people that I would give a game ball to...
Number 64.
Number 64, Brett Toth.
Yes.
People said, how are they going to do without Cam Jurgens?
Yep.
Brett Toth has more than held his own.
Listen, I'm right on that with you. He has done one heck of a job.
He really has. 1st and 10 for the Giants up at the 35. Back goes Dart. He fires out to Tracy, and Tracy is captured after a 6-yard gain as he takes it out to the 40. Stats presented to you exclusively by PNC Bank. PNC, brilliantly boring since 1865.
Hurts 15 of 20, 179, 4 touchdowns. Barkley rushed 14 times, 150, and a touchdown.
It is 2nd down and 5. Back again goes Dart. He has time, and now he doesn't. He's running for his life. He's pumping. He's looking downfield. He lets it go, and he still completes it. Great throw by Dart. Wan'Dale Robinson makes it down at the Eagles' 25-yard line. Dart just did a great job of running as hard as he could to the left and then straightening around and arming it 35 yards.
A lot of these guys who started the game, especially on the back end, they're getting a break here in the 4th quarter and letting some of the subs get some action for the Eagles defense.
Dart again in the gun. Eagles up 38-13, under 5 minutes to go. Dart steps up, he lets it go, he completes it down at the 10-yard line, and taken down after picking up the yardage is Bo Collins. So the Giants have a 1st and goal. Yeah, you're right, a lot of backup people in there right now. 1st and goal from the 8. Eagles leading 38-13. And they are 4 minutes and 25 seconds away from going into the bye, 6-2. Dart again in the gun. Dart looks, pumps, fires, and it's incomplete, wide of Collins, inside the right pylon.
I think going wide of Collins was really the play. This probably would have been picked off by Williams, by Mac McWilliams, had this ball been on target.
Dart is 14 for 24, 193 and a touchdown. Dart under center this time. Motion to the near side. The give goes inside to Tracy, and Tracy pushes ahead inside the 5. But the clock is running, and that will take us under the 4-minute mark. That'll be 3rd down and goal for the Giants from the 3. Can this group of young Eagles keep the Giants out of the end zone?
Yeah, Ty Robinson in there. You know, he got a few snaps last week. He's starting to see more and more snaps, and the more, the better. The more this young man sees live action in the NFL, the better he's going to be for this football team.
Dart again in the gun. Dart is running. Dart is hit, and Dart is dropped at the 3-yard line. He took a hard hit from Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Ooh.
Heat-seeking.
His dad would be proud of that hit.
Heat-seeking. You know, that's the kind of trot you want to see. Coming downhill, he shoots the gap, and he just wraps up Jackson Dart right at the line of scrimmage.
It is 4th and goal. Well, the Eagles kept turning Minnesota away in these situations. Can they do it one more time to the Giants? Singletary to the left of Dart. Dart stamps his foot. Motion. Dart looks, and he is pushing, and he is in for the touchdown. 2 yards.
Probably should have tossed it to Singletary, but he fakes the toss to Singletary. Jackson Dart does, and he holds on to it himself.
So the Giants will kick the extra point. It will still be an 18-point No. Yeah, it'll still be an 18-point Eagles lead with 2:44 to go. Here's Gano for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. So it's 38-20. PGW, safely delivering clean, natural energy to Philadelphia homes and businesses. Visit pgworks.com for details. Eagles are off next week. It's the bye. It's nice to go into the bye when you see a win. Not only a win, but a convincing win. And they will go into the bye before finishing with a Monday night in Green Bay. I'm anxious to watch the game tonight. It's going to be very interesting as Aaron Rodgers goes back to Green Bay.
Well, and I think it's timely this bye week because when they come back from the bye, you've got Green Bay, you've got Detroit, you've got Dallas, you've got Chicago. You got to go out to L.A. for the Chargers. There's 4 or 5 games that are going to be games that you want healthy bodies in.
If you asked me going into this season that if you said to me, would you be satisfied, would you be happy with a 6-2 record looking at that schedule going into the bye at the end of 8 games? My answer would have been a resounding yes.
Yeah, certainly would have been my answer, yes.
Absolutely.
Looks like Tanner McKee is warming up on the sideline, so we'll get a little Tanner McKee here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Jalen Hurts has certainly had another brilliant game. Jamie Gillen to kick off. Now they're telling the Eagles that they're going to have an onside kick, which is something you have to announce with this new kickoff procedure. So they're going to try an onside kick with 2:44 to go. And they do, and it's captured by the Eagles right down at the 45-yard line. That wasn't even close.
Uneventful. You like that?
That was caught by Dallas Goedert.
It just one hop right to Dallas Goedert. That's why you put those guys with good hands out on the field in this situation.
Imagine the Giants, what they must feel like. Here they're getting killed, and last week they all but had a game in hand against Denver when they gave up 33 points in the fourth quarter. Tanner McKee in at quarterback to finish up for the Eagles. Single setback. It's Bigsby. And first down, handoff to Bigsby. Running hard, pulling forward, breaking tackles, picking up 10 yards, 12 yards, 14 yards, 17 yards.
No,
Bigsby was hit at the line of scrimmage. Is he closing in Terry Small on another 100-yard day?
This is
we
what
already
happened
have one
to the
by
Giants.
Saquon Barkley. Here it is.
Late in the game last week against Denver, this is what happened to the Giants. They just kind of ran out of gas.
Bigsby has 9 carries for 104 yards. When's the last time the Eagles had 2 running backs who went over 100 yards in the same game? That's amazing.
This is the 2-minute
Where's
warning.
Jolly when you need him?
Timeout.
All right, there's the 2-minute warning with the score. The Eagles 38, the Giants 20 on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Football fans don't just watch the game, they live it. From pregame rituals to postgame celebrations, PNC is proud to be presenting sponsor of the Eagles Radio Network and a devoted fan just like you. Fans who show up in full force in every kind of weather, because keeping your finances boring allows you to make exciting memories full of face paint, tailgates, and all the things that make game day. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Dear Eagles fans, Toyota's a proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles and official automotive partner of the NFL. The Toyota Corolla and all-hybrid Camry make big plays with style and efficiency. RAV4 is a versatile game changer. Highlander's got room for your whole squad. And the rugged Tacoma and Tundra control the line of scrimmage. Visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, it's Joe DeCamera. As you know, Thanksgiving is one of the busiest travel times of the year. If you're hitting the road to see family, make sure your car is road ready for your trip, starting with tires. Right now at United Tire, when you buy 2 or more tires, you'll get $50 off any other service your car needs. Brakes, oil change, inspections, you name it. Before you hit the highway for your Thanksgiving trip, make sure your car is ready for the ride. So stop by United Tire and Service. Don't drive alone. Drive United. Visit UnitedTire.com.
The working families of La Una Labor District Council of Pennsylvania, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia are proud contributors to all aspects of growth in this great city. The Labor District Council provides safe, well-trained, productive workers who enable projects to be done on time and under budget. We appreciate our signatory contractors and their commitment to fairness and equality. Laborers, we're building a better future today.
Brought to you by the Laborers District Council Licit Fund.
Hey, it's Devontae Smith. Hear me scoring touchdowns all season long, right here on 94 WIP.
38-20 Eagles lead as we wrap up the last 2 minutes of this game that will put the Eagles at 6-2 heading into the bye. As I said to Mike, I can't remember the last time the Eagles had 2 running backs go over 100 yards each in one game. But this Tank Bigsby has really been outstanding. Barkley had 150 yards today. Now the Eagles are just going to kneel with 2 minutes to go. Tanner McKee takes the knee. But this is a very, very impressive win. Oh, here's something. Well, this doesn't really count. This doesn't really
count?
No, I'll tell you why. Last time the Eagles had
200
200-yard rushers in one game was November 27th, 2022 against the Packers. Miles Sanders had 115, but the other guy who had over 100 was Jalen Hurts. So I'm saying, when's the last time they had 2 running backs go over 100 yards in one game?
Well,
They're just running the clock right now.
Both these guys today average over 10 yards per touch. Saquon, 10.7 yards per carry. Bigsby, 11.4 per carry.
Bigsby, he has turned out to be a lot more than many people expected. Although, give it to Howie Roseman. He knew what he was trading for, and today that certainly shows to be the case. 47 seconds to go, and they will run the clock again and then go into the bye. McKee takes the knee one more time.
Tell you what, I mentioned in that first game on the Thursday night up there that one of my favorite name in the game now is that Cam Skatteboo.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping that is not a serious injury. I love the way that young man plays, love the fire that he brings to the game, and I think he's good for the National Football League.
He is Cam Skatteboo out of the Arizona State. He played at Arizona State. Cam Skatteboo is a wonderful football player, and hopefully he will heal as quickly as possible. But he has a bright future in the National Football League as a top running back. And I'll tell you who else has a great future too, Mike. And that is this young quarterback, Jackson Dart.
Yes.
He is outstanding.
No doubt.
So there is the final gun, and the Eagles defeat the New York Giants 38-20 to go into the bye with a 6-2 record. Jefferson Health, champions of care, and the official health system partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go down to Devon.
Thanks, Merrill. I'm down here with Jahan Dotson. Jahan, you step up in AJ Brown's absence. You have a touchdown. I know all week you guys preached that this wasn't a revenge game. But now that you've won, how good does it feel?
It feels really good. It's things that we let one slip away a couple weeks ago, but it feels good to get back on track in the division and get a big win.
How big is AJ Brown? How much did you guys miss him, and how good does it feel to overcome his absence and get a touchdown yourself?
Yeah, not having one of the best receivers not only on your team but in the league, not out there on Sunday with you, it's tough for our offense. But we have the motto, next man up. There's no drop off, there's no fall off. So we all got to come out here and make plays and we did that today.
You guys go into the bye 6-2. How good does that feel?
Really good, especially getting this one at home in front of the fans for the division. It feels really good.
Now, lastly, I don't know if you know this, you guys are undefeated in your Kelly green uniforms. Look good, play good?
Absolutely. I told Saquon it's something about these Kelly green uniforms, so it feels good.
There's certainly something. Congrats, John.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Jahan Dawson, quite a guy and quite a football player. What a great career he had at Penn State. But I'll tell you, he is a terrific